What's up, everyone? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is the New York City Jar Check. It is a low-key podcast today, though. Like, we have quite a few people here Fletch, one, is going to be sitting down with us. He's going to be going through a gang of hash and flour with us. And then, man, I see a lot of homies out here, so I might sit down, one or two of them, and just chop it up on what they brought to the table today. Let's see. Also, chat, my IG got taken down, which is weird, like it's never been taken down before. My page has been around for a very long time doing what it does. We're figuring it out now. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure we'll get it back. It might take us, a couple weeks, but I'm pretty sure we'll get it back. The new page, Puffco CEO, which is really small, only has a couple thousand followers right now. Please go follow it. That's first of all. It's Puffco CEO. But it's also getting every single post flagged. And so, that just makes me think that, maybe there's someone out there or whatever, some people out there that are flagging everything we do. It seems unusual for a brand new page. So do me a favor, any posts on there, share it with your homies. Let them know the stream is happening. It seems to be going pretty well in here. How many people do we have?
180. 180.
180. Okay. All right. We're building. We're building. I know it's a little bit early for a lot of people, but we're building at 180. We'll get it back, Matic. 100%. I don't want to say that. Admin was like, don't fucking say that because you're going to jinx it. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be just fine and we're going to get our page back. For now, it's just a little annoying because we wanted to promote this and I don't know. It seems like it's a headache. That's right, chat. Please hit that like button. Please, please, please. Ooh, whoops. That's my bad. I got some music playing in the background. Can you guys hear me okay? Sounds like. And we have somebody running mod, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm keeping them.
Okay, sick. Let's see. Sweet chat. Yeah, please follow Puffco CEO. Pretty please. Do me that favor. Let's get in here. Raw stunts what up. Yeah, this is gonna be a super fun one, chat. Sounds good. Great. A little bit of a delay, but
You need to see if there's running out. This is a shorter delay on it.
this one is a shorter delay.
Yeah, I can swap to the screen, which is a slight, like 5 seconds.
But I won't have chat.
Not on this one.
Yeah, I'd rather have chatter on. It's okay. We're gonna try to pull it out soon, Rob. We have a good amount here. Fletch is gonna come on at probably around 3:30, I think. And in about 7 minutes, I'm going to start doing some jar checks. We have some people back there. You got to play bodyguard. Motherfuckers are loud out here.
They're getting their shit.
I know. No, I would have been dope, Casper. So there's a Casper and a gas bar in here, too. Hey, thank you, Fal. We do our best, man. Am I dabbing today? I am dabbing today, man. I should show, you see this? There's a delay, so I'm trying to figure out if you can see it. There's a little piece over here. This is something for me to show off. This is the newest addition to my collection. How's it going, G? It's pretty packed here, chat, I will say. It's pretty fucking busy. But this is the newest edition. This is coming from Matt Robertson Glass. I think he has a pretty iconic style that's easy to tell between this and the giraffes and everything else. It is a dry topper. I had to get it because of the Billy Goat on there. We're at the Billies, so, I'm going to rip this today. Yeah, this is a good one. I have a feeling this one is going to absolutely shred. So I'll put this back over here for now. Keep it nice and safe.
You wanted to take a dab, or do you want me to just cold blink?
Bearded Haze. Astor Club in LA is done for now.
Loading.
Done for now. It's loading.
I think so.
It's loading. They're figuring it out.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I guess we could start the jars a little bit early.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Chat, first thing I want to know is, where's everybody from today? Can you drop your relative, I don't know, country, state, something? I'm curious to know where everybody's tuning in from. I know we got some people here from Europe. I know we definitely got some people here from the West Coast too. Sorry, chat, there's a lot going on here, so you may find me a little bit distracted at times. Long Island. Fletch is coming on a little bit. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Texas, UK, SAC, Southern Oregon, Manchester, shout out to UK, Northeast US, Maryland, Colorado Springs, Long Island, man. If you're in Long Island, come through. Rock Creek, Minnesota. Colorado fan. All right, sick. We have some hash coming up. This is something that I got a little peek of yesterday, and I immediately put it away and was like, I just want to experience this for the first time on stream. Shout out to Grass Valley, man. I've been there once. It was fucking beautiful. Ivan's also spent some time out there.
So you can just order like this, and then you just talk to them. You can just talk to them.
Man. Santa Cruz, Texas. Yeah.
We got the real Blizzy here.
Okay, cool. We
Representing
got
Tennessee, representing Michigan.
Yes,
we
sir.
got my
Yes,
man Blizzy. How's it going, my G?
brother?
Thank you for
Nice
coming
to
on,
see you
bro.
again, brother.
Appreciate you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right, so we have some things that I got a peek of yesterday. These are brand new jars, right?
Absolutely. Yes,
As soon
sir.
as I opened it, I was like, please do me a favor, do not bring these on because there's going to be particulate in it. But let's
Absolutely.
check this out. I'm not going to say what this is. This is what you showed me yesterday?
Yes, sir. So we got two
Hold on,
rosins here.
Okay, these are rosins.
These are rosins. So we started out with
Okay.
some rosin. We saved the best for last.
Okay,
A little thing we're
chat.
working with.
Let's go to this for now. This is what the rosin is looking like. And let me just get, what's the brand name?
So the brand is Superlative Solventless. It's a company out of Michigan.
Superlative Solvents.
Superlative Solventless.
Can we throw that in the chat? You mind? Yeah, Superlative Solvents.
Yes, sir. So I actually, you know, as you kind of know, we work in the music industry as well,
Sure. Yep.
the comedy industry. So
Yeah.
we've been really kind of
You have
pushing
some-
this stuff around.
You have some deep roots in the entertainment space, for
Exactly,
sure.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. So we've been, I mean, I've literally put this in front of, you can only imagine's face, and
Yeah.
everybody's got the same reaction, man. It's so clean, it's so just nice. It's always proper. It's not
I mean,
one of
it's
those
cool.
that you're gonna get a jar and you're gonna guess.
It's cool to see because I feel like typically when I meet people from the entertainment world, they're not really smoking crazy fire.
Exactly.
You know, like they try to find other notable people to show them the way.
Right.
Which is honestly, I was really surprised knowing,
Yeah.
you know, who you're affiliated with. That damn, you guys really know what great resin
Absolutely.
is in
Yes, sir.
general.
Yeah,
Let's check out the other stuff too, because I'm like, this is another jar of
So it's
rosin. yeah?
another jar of rosin. I saved the cured water hash
Okay.
for last, but
Look at that, chat.
I mean, we literally, and like you said, I've been around the world and I've seen a lot of those guys that got some hype for smoking some hype, and it's not hype. So we are the exact opposite. Most of the time, like we normally just stick to the Superlative Solventless because we
Sure.
know that every jar we get is going to be
And
A1 every time.
Where's the brand based out of?
It's based out of Michigan. It's a little bit right above Detroit.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool. Yeah, I don't get a lot of exposure to Michigan brands.
Absolutely.
And it's one of our big destinations for a jar check because
For sure.
we know the fire is there. So it's great to see some Michigan stuff out here.
Absolutely,
This
man.
is a
We'd
great
love to have you
Zazul,
in
man.
Michigan as well.
This is an absolutely great one.
Yes, sir.
All right, now
And our best for
this
last.
is the crazy one, man.
Yes,
like
sir.
this is something I saw that I'm gonna put it on screen and just kind of let you tell the story of what this is.
So, me and my wife actually took a trip out to Barcelona and got to experience some of Uncle. If it ain't the Uncle's Piatella, it ain't Piatella,
That's right.
you know?
That's right. My guy
And
knows.
I came back and was just telling everybody about my experience and everything, and this is what we've kind of curated from that. we're doing as far unadulterated as possible. Like we're doing no ice. We're doing glass instead of plastics. We're taking every extra step to try to bring the most unadulterated.
It smells.
straight.
It smells amazing. So, Chad, if you didn't catch it, like what he's saying is that what Uncle is doing is cold curing water hash. In his own very specific method. And it sounds like Superlative Solventless is taking their own approach. So I know when you guys are looking at this, you're going to be like, what is that? Those little dots, like that's probably either not rosin or it's got some, particulate in it. That is not particulate at all, chat. From what I've learned, that is the bottom of the trichome. When it breaks off, it can turn a little bit black. So sometimes when you see that in a jar of water hash, it's exactly what it is. This looks amazing.
Absolutely.
This smells amazing, man. This
And
is
those are for you
Death
as
Star?
well. Those are you for you as well.
Damn, dude, I'm gonna smoke the fuck out of this, my G.
Brother. We
I mean,
appreciate you.
this is And are you guys using like full spec for this, or are you just using
Yes,
like
this
6
is actually 73. This is 73.
Just the
uses.
73?
Yeah, we actually tried it with the 90, and it was amazing as well. But we actually found that the feeling and everything from the 73 was actually better, and sometimes the pungentness of it was actually standing out a little bit more to us as well.
And do you know the cross of this?
This is Death Star and Sherb Cream Pie.
And Sherb Cream Pie.
Yes,
Interesting,
sir.
because I'm getting some real chemi notes on this.
Yes, sir.
To me, it almost smells, in my mind, Michigan is the home of GMO.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So in my mind, I'm like, man, there's something chemi, something GMO-y about this.
I actually have a favorite that's probably coming down the pipeline in this. Actually, it's called Gemello. It's a Fidel cut.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I tried it before.
Gemello
Flower.
is probably my favorite right now. It's a GMO crossed with Kush Mints, crossed with Gelati, and one more. Okay, and Pomelo, that's what it was, and Pomelo.
Okay.
So it's a
Damn.
4-way cross, and it's absolutely insane. I can't wait to see what it does in the
Yeah,
cured water
amazing.
hash.
I just want to throw this on the hash cam one more time, Shaq. I mean, just check this out. This is a beautiful, relatively shelf-stable water hash. which is
Absolutely.
the original reason why I was so excited by Piatella was it something that I believe could be put in front of the consumer. They'd be like, this isn't scary. It's not sappy. It's not super dry and dusty. It's right where it needs to be for somebody to take a scoop and either dab it or throw it in a joint or however they want to consume it.
Yeah, my first couple
Damn.
experiences with the full melt was not the best, not because it wasn't flavorful.
You have to
anything.
learn how to smoke it.
You got to
Yeah.
learn how to smoke it.
Yeah.
So when we actually started doing this, I'm like, oh man,
Damn.
you're turning me into the melt and the cured water hash guy. It's definitely a culture that we're getting behind and trying to push.
And did you guys enter Masters of Rosin as well?
We actually entered Master Rising
You
this
did
year.
enter.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Sick. Well, yo, good luck, my G.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
for having
homie.
us,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate you. Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Superlative Solventless, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Thank you,
brother.
guys. Yeah, appreciate you so much. The team will take that for sure. That was sick, chat. I want to throw this up on here again, man. That was honestly.
A lot of jars to try.
Yeah, Bull, how's it going, G? How's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, we'll see you in a few. All right, man. Let's see.
I'm gonna go get someone else.
Yeah. Let's check this shit out, chat. I'm just kind of geeking looking at it. What are your thoughts, chat? Is this something you would smoke? I get real chemi notes from this. Not like full GMO or full chem, But look at it. And the hash cam is hash camming today. Like this color on the screen is very similar to the color I have here in front of me. I want to be.
That was someone who said it.
I'd be a little bit careful. You know how I know it was not a homie? They'd be like, Jolly.
Jolly. Hello.
That's how I know you. That's how I know you're not gang. Is if you call me Jolly. How's it going? All right, great to see you. Let him get you set up, please.
Sorry.
You want to hold it better?
Yeah, I can hold it.
Yeah, we could just keep him right here.
Like kind of like this far away. All right.
How's it going, bud? What do you got for me? You
Nice
got a
to
jar?
see
You
you.
just coming to say hi? What do you got in your pants there?
I'm just happy to see
That shit looks very suspect, bro. That's a very suspect thing.
It's almost to
Stop.
my knee. It's almost
Get out
to
of
my
here.
knee.
Give me this.
Whammy. I got 3
Jeez.
jars though. Hold
All
on.
right.
Let me
Oh
pull
my
out the
God,
good
chat.
one that I want.
You guys probably already know who this
Thank
is.
you. You know how it is gonna be. Thank you.
It's the Frosties coming in hot, lots of energy. You could tell homie did his workout this morning.
Hell yes, you know this. My bad.
Yep.
Okay, got you. All right, dude. Juicy Cubes. This batch of Juicy Cubes was super
Juicy
batch,
Cubes,
dude.
okay,
It's
this is the
crack
one.
it. It's a fresh jar, actually.
Okay, fully sealed, chat. Let's
Ready.
give this a look. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just gonna throw it right onto the hash can.
Nice, dude. I haven't
looking-
even really looked at this. Is a
I
freshly
mean,
cured
this
batch.
is. You can see the little terp craters in there.
Yeah.
All nice, gold color. Looks like this was brought to full term, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yep. This 56-day harvest, actually. And usually Juicy Cubes we pull around 51, 52, but I've been really trying to get that like mango kiwi vibe off of it, and you kind of have to let it go a little bit longer, and it gets that influence from the Pygasm, because it's a Pygasm cross.
ooh. Oh, this is nice.
It's the
dude.
jelly one. It's like
Yeah.
a really jelly batch. Yeah, hell yeah, it's super good.
No, I don't even, I mean, that's a great way of putting it. It is more jelly. This one is way turned up from the one I had. Last time I had Juicy Cubes from you might have been 2-3 years ago.
It's a really finicky strain. That's like the bad part about
Ooh,
it.
super candy.
Yeah,
It's
hell
the
yeah.
Super candy
Yeah,
strain.
hell
man.
yeah.
Damn.
Hope you enjoy it, dude.
Sick. Is this the one?
This is it. This is your
Okay,
jar
what else you
check
got
there.
on the table, man?
I
You
got
two other
Gag
ones.
Pack. This was the 3 that I was gonna bring, and then a classic Z jar.
We'll do it quick. We're trying to limit it to 1 jar per person, but you know what? We're just
Little
going to go
different
through real quick. Is this the
consistency.
Gak Pack?
Correct. Yeah, that's the Gag Pack. So it's really awesome because so the Juicy Cubes, and you can kind of see it has a similar color. The Juicy Cubes has Gak inside of it, and then so this is
Oh
basic.
my God, this is amazing.
Yeah, heck yeah.
This is your Gak, and when you first started fucking with Gak, I liked it. I never tried it really before that. And I thought it was good, but this is like the best expression of it for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, that's papaya cake to Gak melon. So.
I don't even smell the papaya cake,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I wouldn't have guessed ever that there's papaya. in
Yeah,
here, of
right.
any
It's
kind.
super far away from papaya.
Wow,
It's more
that's
like
a
that
great
green
one, man.
apple, like citrus grape vibe, lemon grape.
That
you
I
know?
might terp wise. I mean, they're both great. I don't want to pick one, but that one to me is just something I smell less of.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's a little bit more exotic.
and then a
flavor.
classic Skittles.
Gotta go, It's gushy, it's wet, it smells amazing. This batch, someone actually told us our last batch of Skittles was harsh, so I went through my whole
Whoa.
entire
Damn.
row, the washroom, everything, and just revamped everything, added new stuff, and these new batches that are coming out, I'm so glad I took that time to kind of reevaluate the process because I was just getting complacent, So gotta always progress the game forward, right?
Oh man, this is a great Skittles.
Hell yeah.
Great color on it too, because I feel like honestly some of the better Skittles I've seen, they start getting pretty brown,
Yeah.
pretty liquidy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look great in a jar, but it smokes fantastic.
Yep.
This is, especially for Skittles, man, this is a very light color to me.
Yeah, heck yeah. So that's just the tops that we harvested too. So we do 2 cuts of Skittles rounds. We go tops and then just bottoms. Everything that makes it into our jars usually just tops.
And don't tell me if you've entered any of these, but are you entered in a competition on this run? Oh no, you're judging the competition.
We're judging,
oh,
yeah.
sick. Okay,
I'm actually
great.
retired from competitions for 2025.
You're
I'm
retiring.
just
Oh,
for 2025,
wow.
you know.
Wow, you don't want to hear a bunch of crybabies make a big deal when they lose? No?
I'm one of those crybabies sometimes, though.
That's
you know.
fair. Maybe you were. I feel like I mean.
I like to really evaluate, and I just need time to do that. There's a lot of times where I've been rushed to enter competitions and just not entered what I knew was going to be my best foot forward, and then
Damn.
Thank
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for bringing them by.
You
dude.
want one of them?
Yeah, I want the Gak Pack.
Yeah, hell yeah,
I want
dude.
the Gak one.
Cheers,
Thank
brother.
you. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
The Juicy Cubes is fantastic for sure. The Gak Pack to me is. I
Interesting.
smelled some terps like this when I was in Barcelona, and I didn't get to grab the jar of whatever it was, and this is very similar to that.
It's very like cotton candy grape to me.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
thought
that.
Gak would have taken off more, but I feel like it needed to be at this level, and I feel like I'll see more of it.
We're dialing
Love you,
it
bud.
in, man. Thank
Appreciate
you so much. Love
Yes,
you, dog.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
D-Mike, before you say something crazy.
Yes, sir. I love Roger.
The Frosty's coming hot. It's coming in hot, chat.
Thank you.
Yep. The Gak is crazy. Crazy.
I'm gonna bring Fletch in.
It's time for Fletch? Is it 3:30?
I think I don't think we want to squeeze one more. I think let's get Fletch in here.
Okay, cool. Maybe we'll take a quick break. All right, y'all, we're here with Fletch. He is putting down some notes for all the jars that he brought. I'm just gonna jump right in and start checking some of these out. By the way, guys, this is Fletch, y'all. Drop a dub in the chat, please, for Fletch, man. This guy is an absolute GOAT. You've already heard me reference through many videos, through many different streams, how important Archive has been in my life. This man's strains have really had an impact on me and instilled in me a pursuit for cannabis, for flavors. He's one of the reasons I'm so curious about the plant, so please drop a dub for the god, man, for real.
I'm just a humble grower, man, at the end of the day. You know, the plant
very
does all the work.
prolific
Yeah,
humble grower,
I'm prolific,
Yeah.
you know, but it's really about plant numbers.
Jinx.
It's about growing a lot of plants and letting the plant do the talking, for me at least, at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
There's so much diversity in this plant, and, you know, if you've ever read like Jack Hare's book and stuff like that, it's this plant is unique among all plants of what it can be used for. You know,
Sure.
everything from clothing and everything else,
Yeah.
but even within the drug cannabis side of the plant's genome, there's a wide and vast array of flavors and smells and profiles and effects, which is just, like you're saying, it's getting to hunt through stuff is really, it's really fun, and to be able to share it with connoisseurs and people that appreciate it it's great. It's awesome.
That's a great thing to actually point to, you guys, is there is a great book out there that some of you up-and-coming cannabis lovers may have not heard of. Jack Hare, who's an OG in the space, Emperor Wears No Clothes.
That's
right?
correct.
The book you're referencing, it's still available, right? I'm pretty sure it's
Absolutely.
still in print.
Yeah.
You could probably go onto Amazon or maybe something better, your local bookstore, to get it. But yeah, definitely check that book. And let's pop open some of these flavors, man. These are all things that you are sifting through to try to find what you will scale or invest time in next.
Yeah, these
correct?
are all selections. So these are already I've already gone through the hundreds or thousands of plants required, you know, collectively thousands or up to maybe a couple hundred seeds of a single variety to find one good variety. Like, for example, I made like 15 or 20 different crosses with these males, the 707 Chem male. And really, this was the best plant I got out of maybe 250 plants. A lot of the other crosses just didn't really come out the way I wanted them to, or they didn't hybridize or play well nice, or maybe I just didn't grow enough of that cross to really find something special. But I did at least grow enough, or got lucky enough to find, you know, one that's really good. It's real chemi.
How many plants does it take to get to something like a do-si-dos or a moonbow? By the time it's actually something it's final to you and you're putting it out there to the world.
It could be as few as one plant, and it could take me a couple hundred.
Wow.
It's just like the lottery.
Sure.
You know, you
Okay.
just really don't know what you're going to get until you pop the seeds, and that's why popping the seeds is such an important part of the process. And it's become a big clone market out there, but the uniqueness and the diversity that you can find in seed,
Sure.
and things that people haven't seen before, or even bringing old things back, seeds is going to be really the place to try to do that at the end of the day.
Damn,
especially if
shit.
you want to be unique and exclusive.
Sure, exactly. If that's the way to new, obviously, is not just using cuts. And you say that as somebody who sells a lot of cuts. Everybody wants to start with where you're starting.
Well, I think it depends on where your business is. You know, it's like if you're new to the business, or you're new to the game, or you're just trying to grow something that's consistent and you already know the product, then getting a clone is really the way to go. But if you're trying to stand out from the pack as a cultivator and really, you know, put yourself on the map, having a unique variety that represents your brand and your flavor profile and what you're trying to put out to the market is really I think, the most important thing. And if you look at the business side of it, what are most of the biggest brand names in this space? What are they named after? Their most famous strain: Cookies,
Sure.
Ruts.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that just kind of proves the point, right? That the strain is really, at the end of the day, the driving factor. I mean, even to a certain degree, Dosido is actually a much bigger name internationally to consumers of cannabis than Archive
Sure.
Seeds is.
Oh, of course. Yeah, most people have heard of your work and not your brand. Right?
Exactly.
Like, and it's because so many brands carry so much of your work. The first time I tried Dosidos was from Alien Labs, you know?
Right.
Like, there's, well, anyways, I'm actually curious now. I want to get to the flower and stuff, but I'm more curious about your story. How did you kind of get into the game? I don't know if that's something you're asked often. I know it's a very general question, and it's probably a long story, but what I'm most curious about is how did you first start growing, and then at what point did it tip from growing to selection and that being the pursuit for you, which is what it feels like it has been for quite some time now.
It was from the beginning. So this is all I've ever done professionally. I started doing this when I was 16 growing, and then I got an apartment when I was 17, and I've been growing ever since. And for me, you know, generally what the story is, I ended up moving to Washington when in 10th grade in high school. And the Seattle area in Washington, and we'll come to this person later in the story with like the star system, but cannabis Reverend Jeff.
Yeah, sure.
He went to the same high school as I did, but he was older than me. But I ended up meeting Jeff, and kind of through him and his group and the glass blowing scene that was really big, Glassworks Park in Seattle at the time, there was a lot of good weed going around.
Yeah.
And so even as a high schooler, I was able to get my hands on good weed. So like, you know, immediately as I started smoking weed, I was exposed to kind of legendary strains, Albert Walker, or like in New York, if you were around at the right time, your first weed you could have smoked could have been some really awesome sour diesel.
Oh my God, yeah, that's what got me in love with the entire game. Before there was smoking cannabis before sour diesel for me and after, and I've always made the case that if you're somebody who has a strain preference, you're a brand buyer in the space. If you're going into a store and you're just like, what's the strongest, what's the cheapest, you're a commodity buyer. But if you even know that I want this flavor, maybe not from this brand, maybe not grown this way, but just this flavor, and that for me was sour diesel, where I was like, as a New Yorker, you already know, if it's not sour, I don't want it. These days, there's no sour left. So, I mean, you guys have some going, so let's see what happens in the future. But,
of course.
And then when did you end up meeting the people that created the star system?
So I met Jeff basically in high school. So I ended up.
I didn't know that.
I ended up at Jeff's house on 420.
Okay.
When I was like 17 years old.
Wow.
And he smoked me out with full melt. Sweeties was the strain. Bubble hash out of a Kevin Nail bubbler, right? Kevin Nail's a glass blower, legendary glass blower.
Yeah.
And that, you know, being exposed to good cannabis as soon as I started smoking, and being exposed to good hash, partially by circumstance and luck. And part of it was like before I even started smoking weed, I was fortunate that the internet was coming up, and we had websites like overgrow.com and Cannabis World where I could learn information. And so right from the beginning, I was already fascinated with the plant, because I was growing orchids as a kid. I just was into plants, always was into growing plants, like we've talked about a little too. And so there's a lot of diversity in the orchid plant realm. There's thousands of species, and they're all very unique and have unique traits. And as I saw that cannabis has such a diversity in its traits, I really just looked at, well, this plant is not being preserved because of prohibition. So I knew that all these unique varieties that I was buying weed of, it's very likely that that plant will go get killed one day, either by the police or someone's changing business or them stopping growing, and it won't be preserved. And I was thinking about from the perspective of orchids, like in the 1800s, it was like a rich people thing to go to a foreign country, find a rare orchid, and then name it after yourself or your wife or whoever it is, right? But just knowing that there's a lot of value in preservation of genetic material, right from the beginning, from coming from kind of a little bit of an orchid background, not professionally, but just as
Sure.
an interest or a hobby.
And that's since you were a teen.
Yeah, first got orchids when I was probably 12 or 13.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a childhood interest of yours, which makes so much sense for the type of work you've done. I mean, you had an insane head start with plants. Like, it's almost like Bill Gates being, a teenage intern at different places.
That's
when
right.
They're inventing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You
I was
had-
fortunate to be
Yeah.
in the right places and have the right information
And in
available to
Washington during
start
that era, yeah.
start further ahead. But it was also putting it all into practice.
What would you
as
say
well.
was your first great, not your first great, but your first strain that you felt you got a lot of attention for and people really sought it out for you?
I didn't really, I was very recluse in my cultivation, so I didn't really want anybody to know about anything for a long time. Nobody, even my family, nobody knew what I did.
Sure.
And so I guess I would say the Face Off OG would be the first thing that people started to associate with my brand.
You did Face Off?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know you made Face Off OG.
Well, so Face
That's
Off,
fucking crazy.
so
bro.
Face
Yeah.
Off OG
Holy shit.
is a bag seed that there's a guy, the real OG Cushman. He also does the Source
Okay.
Genetics.
Yeah.
If you've heard of Poison OG, the strain, that also came from him. So Chris used to live in Washington in about 2005, and I met him through another friend of ours who's coincidentally from New York. And
Okay.
he was our sour diesel guy from back then. That's how we,
Okay.
he was our friend that was on the forums. And he had, I think his wife's family was from Seattle. So he
Okay.
would fly New York to Seattle and he'd have some sour with him. And then
Sure.
I had gotten the clone at that time, by that time as well. So we were all just kind of friends. And he's like, hey, you should meet my buddy Chris. And so I met Chris, in a little suburb outside of Seattle. And Chris showed me not the first OG I ever saw, but like the first new OG that wasn't like the Ghost OG or the clones that were online.
Sure.
And his was a bag seed, and Chris was from LA, and he had collected bag seeds from late 90s, early 2000s, and he gave me 4 bag seeds of what they called Face Off OG. Now it wasn't a Face Off OG clone or pounds;
Sure.
it was just really bomb pounds, and they were like. At the time, I think there was that movie Face Off with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, of
so
course.
it's like we'll have a face off with your
Iconic.
shit versus our OG versus your OG. And they were just that was kind of where the nickname came from. I believe it was just kind of we'll have a face off with our shit back then.
Damn.
And that was 4 bag seeds that were found from it. I popped those seeds in 2007 and found a female, the Face Off OG number 4. And then I hybridized that with the Manic, which was a male-female line that I had received from another friend. That's this guy Shroomy420, who's responsible for the Strom strain. And I used that male, and then I back-crossed it one time to the Face Off, and that became the Face Off OG BX1 line. That was kind of like the building block of a lot of the breeding that I've done.
Damn, I did not know that about your lore. It kind of sucks because I wish we didn't do this during Jar Check because I could probably ask you.
Oh, it's all good. We could do
million
this,
things,
a bunch of times.
I feel like we'll definitely have a round 2. Chat, I know that you guys want to see stuff under the hash cam, so let's jump into this. This is your Skittles crossed with flavor pack.
Yep, that's the number 10. Also have a number 4, which I'll have flour at the Billies and stuff of as well. That's this is more of a more smaller Brax. And but really nice smell on this one, and the other one is very similar but larger Brax. Huh?
What's a brack?
Bract is like a calyx, like the like this right here, just that one single.
That
bract.
top right, chat.
Yep. You see the it's like where a seed would form.
Okay.
Right.
Got it. This smells insane. You let me smell this one yesterday. It's so sharp. I love this. I mean, are these things that you plan on releasing down the line?
It depends. I mean, for me, breeding is really the goal, is the way to make products for the consumer. Spreading genetics and all that stuff, I like doing that as well, but it's the main use for spreading genetics worldwide is to be able to build your brand worldwide in the near-term market.
Please release this.
But I prefer to, the problem with releasing really, really awesome strains to the market is it gets commercialized, and then it gets produced poorly, and then it makes
Yeah.
the brand name, it waters the brand name down, and then people don't want it anymore. And it's like a legendary strain, and it's really good, but no one wants it anymore because everyone overproduced it, and now the quality kind of sucks on it. OG Kush, I think, is a perfect example of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the first time, I mean, I know that this is a philosophy in your business as well, because I remember maybe 2019, 2018, I stopped by the Archive dispensary, and I was so excited because I was still in my 2016 flavors, and I'm like, I want some Rude Boy OG, I want some White Tahoe cookies. And they're like, we don't have that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Everybody fucking loves it. And they're like, yeah, everybody loves it, and everybody got it. Nobody wants it anymore.
Yeah.
This is what we have now, and it is crazy because, I mean, maybe to you, I guess, like I'm popping these open and this is so special to me. These are insane terps. Is this more on the flavor pack side? Or on
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can smell the Skittly side, but that sharp gassiness
Yeah.
to it that Skittles doesn't have, that's all the flavor pack side.
Let's see. This is a flavor pack in 707 Chem. Let's see what this is like. And by the way, chat, looking great on the hash cam.
Might even, some of the top buds have been, everybody squeezed them already, so
Sure.
I can find you one that's a little less touched.
What happened? Ah, okay. This is what it's looking like, chat. Okay. Oh yeah, and this is heavier. I'm surprised that this is a flavor pack cross because it's heavy on the chem. Your guys' chem is so fucking good. Like, I
It's
want
very chemy.
anything chem you have. I'm like obsessed with. It just brings me back to another time with a touch of sweetness.
Yep, there's a little bit of sweetness from the flavor pack, and what I liked about that cross in particular is that the chems they have a real thick flavor, but they don't stick to your palate as well as maybe sour does even. Sour
Interesting.
kind of sticks to your
Yeah,
palate,
totally,
it's last.
totally.
Chem is more of an assault, and it kind of is there, and then it fleets. The flavor pack cross, it tends to let the chem's flavor stick to your palate a little longer.
So this is Moonbro 99, and
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I was a 112 fan
Right.
for a long time. And
Till
then-
now.
Not even until this moment, actually until like a month ago when I was talking to Matt, one of the owners of Astor,
Yeah.
and Matt was like, I love 99, dude. It's so much gassier for
Mhm.
me. And so I copped whatever, an ounce or two, and I'm like, why the fuck have I been smoking 112 for so long? This is your guys' 99. Wow, that looks amazing. Damn, this little cluster dead center right here. This is the times I wish we had like a real microscope, chat. You could tell this is just struggling with it. Here's the 99. Oh, thanks, yeah. I mean, this flower is so insane, and it's gonna make fantastic hash. I know that not all of this will, produce the same.
Yeah. Yeah, not yields. They'll all wash, but
And-
whether you get 1 or 6% is
Do you typically grow for flower or for hash, or is it two different approaches? When you
quality
grow it?
flour makes the best hash.
Great,
Yeah.
great, great.
The best resin is always on the best. I got a little hair on there. The best grown flour has the best resin on it at the end of the day. So that's the Hawaiian lemons. I went to Hana Maui about 20 years ago ish, and picked up seeds from an old timer there, and I grew those out, made a selection, and that's like a 14-week sativa, like really long flowering.
What the fuck? I didn't
So then
even
I
smell
crossed
this.
that to Skittles, and I made a selection from that, and then I crossed that to Planet Purple F2 male, and that's what that is.
Dude, this is like some Fremunda cheese.
It's very cheesy with the weird rotten
Whoa,
guava
I
thing
love
to it.
This. Yes, so rotten guava is a great way to describe it.
But there is a distinct cheesiness to it.
There was a sour tangy cut in Washington
Yeah.
that when it would cure as water hash, it would start to smell like cheesy vomit almost. And this, oh, like this is a terp that I feel like if I had to guess where is this from, I would guess this is from Washington.
Yeah.
Or PNW.
Yeah, yeah. There's certain.
I'm gonna ask you for a nug of this.
For sure,
this is so rare.
There's certain flavor profiles that geographically seem to resonate more. Just like how sour was New York and OG was LA.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have a strain. Remember Ewok?
Yeah.
I thought that was disgusting.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, it was not a good, but people loved it, man. It won awards back in the day.
Exactly.
I'm putting this back on here, chat, because this is truly, I wish you could smell this. The terps are insane. They're super loud. They're very cheesy.
I'm going to roll one up of it just because it's real unique.
When I say exotic terps, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not something that there just isn't a lot of. It's something that hasn't entered your nose ever or in a long time. And this is, oh, this is so cheesy, man. This is great. This is the one, right? Hawaiian Lemons?
Yeah.
I can't believe that's the name.
Yeah.
If I bought this expecting anything Hawaiian, tropical, lemons that we're all familiar with, I'd be like, this is not Hawaiian lemons.
Yeah. Well, so what happened with the name is like,
man.
I don't really name all my stuff. As I showed you, everything has a number and a letter on it, basically, or combinations of numbers and letters, because we're running through so many C's, I don't have time to write everything out.
Yeah.
And the parent to this I called Hawaiian Lemons. And so when I told Adam what this was, I said, oh, it's a Hawaiian Lemons cross.
Sure.
So he writes Hawaiian Lemons on the label. We don't really think about anything of it, and then it gets put on the packaging, and it ends up becoming called that.
I mean,
you know, it's like
Rotten Guava would have been the best name.
and that's what I'm saying is we didn't even. I didn't really have an opportunity to even name it to a certain degree.
It's Rotten Guava. That's
yeah.
like if anyone you give the name to, as soon as they smell it, they'll be like, this is that.
That's probably something I would have come up with had I had the opportunity. But you know, it's like I gave a friend of mine an Oishi clone, but I told him it's a flavor pack cross. Right, because I hadn't named it yet when I gave him the clone.
Sure.
So now him and all of his crew and everybody that they know, they all call it Flavor Pack, because they didn't know the lineage, and I didn't get an opportunity to give it a name. So then it just gets the first name, and now they associate it with it, and that's what it becomes.
Is this the top 3V?
Yeah, 3 checkmark was the original labeling because I had like multiple seed plants, and I got a couple of them mixed up. So I had 2 number 3s that were different. Okay. So I had to put a check mark on one to grow them out.
Is this the next one?
That is the next one. That is Moombo 75 F2 crossed with Rainbow Belts F1.
Yeah, just have a look, Chad. It's all so, I mean, it's so loud in here right now just from all the flour. I really.
We have a New York hash maker that has to get back to their baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get him in here.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Let's get him in here.
Yeah.
This is Zazul. That's the right one? Right, Char?
Well, this is the Moombo 75 F2, but oh no, you're right. I opened the next jar.
Cool.
You're right.
I just don't want to fuck this shit up.
No, you're good.
We do, yeah. This person who's here actually.
I can figure him out by nose.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
So this is marijuana talk from Santa.
I know marijuana talk. I know Santa Hash. What's up, IG? How's it going, bro?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
This me right here?
No, you just keep it on that side, yeah, for now.
Yeah,
It's a little tight in
I
here.
got the cooler.
Okay.
Got strawberry secret strawberry right there.
The strawberry redacted,
You know
as I like to
that
call
right
it.
there?
Yeah. This really reminded me of something. I'll throw on the hash cam first so everyone can see it because it's not cold. Check this out, chat. I posted this on my page. This had, I'm struggling to even get, it's nice and golden here. But the terps on this to me were crazy. I'm curious to know what you think. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not even going to ask what it is because I like to
He
smell
won't tell
stuff.
you what it is. They won't say
I like to
anything.
smell stuff without knowing, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely get a strawberry smell. I don't know if that was this or not, but there is some sort of sweet and has some sort of I don't know how to describe it. It is very unique. It's hard to describe, though.
Yeah, and this was grown, washed, pressed, everything,
Hunted,
all
everything.
Long Island.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
Long
hunted as
Nice.
well.
Absolutely.
You guys hunted this from seed, yeah.
Hunted from seed,
Damn.
Yeah, I think we had 7 different phenoms we washed.
I love the terps, man. As soon as I saw Marijuana Talk, I was like, bro, what are you doing? Is this gonna actually make it? I'll let you see this one more time, chat. This is a proud moment for me because I never really see a lot of great things come from New York, unfortunately. I think New York has historically been a custody market, and people here just don't grow. It used to be really criminalized too. Like, my homie here was saying that his buddy did 7 years for a 10-lighter. And we just don't have that. But you guys you're leading the pack here, man. And I know you guys are entered. I hope you do very, very well in the comp here. And then this is Water Hash. Okay.
The Cap Junkie, that's our staple. That's our award-winning hash right there.
Nice.
Looks like
Won,
chat.
actually, Marijuana Talk won Solid Olympics 2 years ago, right at Terminal 5. Most potent with that one.
It looks super clean.
Yeah. it
There's
looks
like no
fantastic.
stalks or anything in there.
Very clean head.
Yeah.
Washes very well. And
It says Cap
smells
Junkie.
like water, Cap Junkie.
Yeah. Is that the clone that goes around, or is that your guys' selection?
So I can't be 100% on that. That comes from the Marijuana Talk garden.
Got it.
It's definitely something we've had since the beginning of Marijuana Talk.
Cool.
That was the first one that I really got on him. Like, this one's gonna wash, brother.
Yeah.
Let me get this one.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Totally.
you know, thank you for coming through to the jar check. Homie, I know that you got to get back to your family and
Yeah,
stuff.
I got my
Can we
kid at home.
please drop his account
have him come do
in
it
the
now.
chat and chat? These are the people that I think are really doing great work in New York. I know that you guys aren't the only ones doing this, but you actually are the first I met that were doing everything in Long Island, in the state, and it was actually good, you know? And I mean that from hash. I know we grow flower.
Mind if I try some of that water hash?
Please do both.
Let's get it done. You know what? I actually would want to. I want to take a.
I'm a water
Can I
hash,
Hit the strawberry redacted.
Please do, absolutely.
So,
That's what it's
I
about.
prefer water hash, but if I start dabbing it, it's gonna make it harder for me to do the stream. I get high from water hash. It's my preferred thing to smoke.
This is the full jar. All the strawberry I have for like another 2 weeks.
Damn.
Right
Damn.
there. I think 2 more weeks. I think 11 days she's getting chopped, and then we wash it right there.
Sick. I'm gonna in 11 days. I'll be here in a week and a half for a wedding.
Okay.
So fingers crossed, you guys will be done by then.
Might be cured up and done by then.
Yeah, I'll definitely cop some. It's a good excuse to hit the new piece.
who made the?
Robertson, Matt
Perfect.
Robertson Glass.
You got the goat.
I'm sure you're familiar, right?
Yep.
You know, he's been doing his thing for a minute. Also has a podcast. And yeah, for the Billies, right? I figured this would be a great thing to bust
Looks
out.
perfect to me.
We're gonna drop the link in the chat in a second. I can't wait to try the strawberry. Do you have a name yet that you're gonna call it?
We don't. That's something that we're going to discuss tonight. And in the next couple weeks coming up. I'm not exactly sure. I gotta find it. Max made the marijuana.
Cool.
page.
Yeah, we'll put it on.
Okay. Yeah, it's something we're still gonna.
Max?
Max Pollen.
Stop. M&P?
Yeah.
That's my fucking dog. No way. He made some tops?
Well, so Max has a lot to do with my history with the plant as well, which we can
Max
get
is
into
growing
later.
1-star.
Well,
I originally
that's
bought
Max.
some flower
Max is a
rosin from
good
him.
Max, Jeff, and myself, Cannabis Reverend, are all really good friends.
I want to buy one if you have extras
Yeah,
before you leave.
so he sent these 4 out.
Jeff used to actually work in Max Pollen's glass studio, like 20 years ago.
No fucking way.
A Cannabis Reverend Jeff.
Jeff,
Yeah.
Jeff, who made the star system.
Yeah. No, it's
Dude,
a
this is
small
a
it's a
great
small
job. Thank you,
circle
dude.
when you really get to the history. I want to try that strawberry though.
Please do it.
The Cap Junkie is super clean. It's a unique flavor. It's like a
It's almost one of
earthy.
those where I don't want to say it's unique, but then at the same time you're like, wait, that is kind of unique.
It's unique, but it's not distinct, if that
Yeah.
makes sense, right? It's totally different than everything else, but it's not really strong in any one thing in particular.
Absolutely.
It's like earthy and incensey and meaty and yeah, exactly.
I like the effect on that catch.
It's very
God
clean
damn,
hash,
yeah.
and it's
Exactly.
obviously has
Medicinal,
potency.
yeah,
Yeah,
medicinal.
exactly. And like you said, it's unique.
Whew. I'm good for now. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not gonna start season out. Don't worry. Wow, that was so fucking good,
Strawberry?
man. The strawberry's nice. The strawberry's nice. I'm like, it spun me out. Now I'm a little too high.
The strawberry hits.
This
Strawberry does
is.
hit.
There we go.
Shout out to M&P Glass, man.
Most
I
of
was
those
buying
hit.
rosin from this guy in 2016, flower rosin. He makes really heady pipes. I love his pipe shape. You know, it's like to me one of the best
The
out there.
thickness too, like the quality of his glass is like I've owned Max pipes for over 20 years. I've never broken one.
And he's an OG, I guess, buddies with Reverend Jeff. So like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. That's how
crazy,
I
too.
met Max, was through Jeff.
That's
Like
insane.
red one, let's check it out.
Well,
Yeah, please. I'm definitely gonna scoop one. I think I'm gonna. These are for sale, yeah.
I'm not sure what. Yeah, I would assume so. If
Yeah,
they're not,
sick.
he will have them available if you hit him up on Instagram.
I'm so glad to see him making a topper.
Well, and it's like
It probably took him a while to figure out.
the thickness of it is like nice for with people. I would bet money, and I'm not going to try it.
I could
But
try
I bet
this
you,
right now. It's not
but I
gonna
bet you money this thing's not going to break
No.
on you.
Yours is
These
amazing,
spikes right
dude.
here, like they could take a thing or two.
Oh yeah. You could club someone with that
Yours
thing.
is a great colorway. Can we I think it's M&P M. Mary Nancy Paul Glasgow, MNP Glasgow, right? Is that
That's
his page?
correct.
I can't believe I still remember that.
Yep.
I have like a weird Rain Man thing when it comes to Instagram names.
Well, it's
for
the
some
name you've
reason.
associated with them. Yeah.
My dude, Santa Hash. Shout out to you, bro.
much.
Thank
Very
you for
nice
sharing
quality.
your terps with us.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
I'll see you the rest
Please
of the week.
follow them if you care what some of the best in New York is doing.
I almost got like a pineapple-y terp off of it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was interesting, man. Yeah, M&P Glasgow. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I'll put this to the side over here for now.
Yeah, Max is one of the OGs for sure. Like the Glassworks Park scene, which was like Jason Lee and Paco and all those guys. That was like the scene at the time. There in Bellingham were really where the glass, and Eugene, I guess, was really
Sure.
where the glass scene was at the time. And because of that, strains came around, and like the if you guys are from the Pacific Northwest, you'll know like the dog shit strain, which is like a legendary
of course.
sativa.
Yeah, it's still around.
You know,
too.
that Max is where I found that from. He was the
Really?
guy that had the dog shit back in the day.
I can't believe that he was doing such incredible cannabis work because I knew him
Yep.
to start as a glass blower. And
Well,
again,
a lot of
flower
growers
rosin.
used glass as their cover.
Interesting, man. That makes a ton of sense. I'm gonna keep going in on Summit.
But for a lot of them, the glass business ended up becoming like their actual business. You know, they like started with growing, ended up in glass blowing as kind of, you know, an associated business, but then their glass careers took off and they're like, well, I don't really need to grow anymore.
Sure.
And I think that's true for a lot of
I'm sure
a lot of guys from back then, and
Is
you
he
know,
still
a lot
living
of
where he
them just
lives?
don't really
In
talk about it
Washington?
anymore. Yeah.
He's still out there, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
On the sound.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
That's sick. Big shout out to Max, dude. I doubt he's watching this, but if he is, bro, I got a lot of love for you, homie. I mean, he was there for me as I was like developing my palate in the hash world.
Mhm.
And let's get this on cam.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Helio's up next.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
In the house.
Yeah, this is another one. This flower was from Naomi. What's up, my G? We got another.
What up?
Ooh, cool. We do the drug dealer handshake. We have another East Coast legend here, Helios hash. I'm gonna pop this open, and like I like to do, I'm just gonna throw it right on the can, just so there's no. Ah, okay. I could see we have some water hash.
Some
here.
greased up goodness.
Dude, try to keep it as fresh as possible for you.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
This was freeze dried, I'm guessing, right? Like, yep. Look at that, guys. Very nice. Lots of heads. I'm not seeing very many stalks in there at all.
I don't see any. I just see greasy water hash.
Yeah. All right, let's see what the nose says on this one. Ooh. Man, I feel like I know this strain and I'm struggling to guess it. I think I've had this from you before too. I'm not gonna say it because I want. Yeah, I know exactly what this
Don't
is.
spoil the movie
I'm not,
for me.
I'm not. I think you might know. You might guess faster, but
Bubble Cash can be tough, especially once it's a little cool still.
if it was 2 days later, I feel like we would know exactly. I would have maybe known faster.
Let me see if I can pull a little bit out. You mind if I try it? Perfect.
Thank you, my G.
Yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. One of my favorite things about this one, if you leave it out in the fridge for like basically under an hour, that's going to turn into glass at the bottom of the jar. So,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Genuinely, that grease might have occurred standing over here waiting.
No way.
Yes.
That's how fast the grease is.
Yes. And it also
I don't know the
turns
strain.
into
Starburst 36. I'm not familiar with Starburst.
No
but-
way.
I mean, like I've seen it. I think Cash was the only guy I saw Starburst OG
Shout out
from.
to my fucking G, Cash, bro.
And
He's
this
the
is,
man.
we're talking, I mean, back in like 2013, 14, there was only maybe 4 or 5 of us that would walk around at High Times events smoking hash with each other.
Sure.
It was like Banff,
And Cash was one
me,
of them?
Cash,
He must have been a fucking baby at
and
the
a couple
time.
other people,
Yeah.
and that was it. You know, we were like the water hash kids, and everybody else was like BHO all day.
Sure. Yeah, damn, man. Yes, Starburst 36. I've had it from Cash. Doesn't Trikey do a Starburst?
Is the 36 and the OG the
Trikey
same?
Starburst is very different.
Okay, right. So the Starburst 36 is different than the Starburst OG. And I believe that
It is.
I believe
It is.
that Cash's was Starburst OG, if I
You might
remember
be
right.
Yeah, because theirs is more earthy, and this one is.
grounds, right?
I'm not familiar.
I want to dab this too, Chad. I want to dab it as well. I'm gonna get way too high, but the time is fine. What time
It's
is it? By
cold
the way?
still, but that's the HP 13 Skunk Dog water hash.
Okay.
Yeah, try one.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Helios. I mean, I don't want to say best doing it out of anywhere, but I think it will be anyone wouldn't be able to argue that you guys aren't the best in Maine. I think the best in the East Coast from what I've seen. You guys are so consistent. I've seen so many different jars from you that are amazing.
I think
You have
it's-
such incredible fans here too. It's kind of nuts.
Standardizing quality. You know, it's like once you have standardized your water hash processing and everything, then it
Sure.
just comes down to the quality of the flour coming in. And it's like every time the flour gets a little bit better, the hash gets a little bit better too.
Man.
Two things that matter to everybody on the team in general. One, we want to be putting out hash as ourselves want to consume. So, you know, we smoke some of the best hash in the world, and we say the easiest way to do that is
Sure.
to make some of it, but it's a pretty consistent way to do it.
Yeah.
Just like I said. In addition to that, I'm sure this is something you are absolutely familiar with, genetics. So we go really hard on trying to acquire new, interesting, and unique genetics. For people that are going to be at the Belize, we're going to have some of our double black diamond. We're actually one of, I believe, we're the only people literally on earth with that cut currently. I won't get into the crazy ass backstory behind that right now. But,
Sure.
You know, it just really matters to go and have unique genetics. Like you said, getting that flower better, making things improve, and constantly staying on top of what it is. that you're
Well,
trying to offer.
did the genetics improve even, right? Did you improve your own genetics even potentially, right? Not just finding something new, but took something you had and made it wash better and have a better flavor or whatever it may be, like improving the Skittles variety or whatever it is.
How long
So-
have you guys been doing it?
So we were established in 2019.
2019. Oh, damn. So I guess I got put on right around when you guys started. Damn, I'm lucky that we got to connect so early. I thought you guys were around like since maybe 2015 or earlier. Damn.
The founders of the company have been involved in just like cannabis and been passionate about it for well over a decade now. But the actual company was established in 2019.
Damn, sick.
Nice.
Well, thank you, YG. That was awesome. Yeah, shout out to Helios. Can we
yeah,
drop
take one.
Helios in the
No,
comments?
not the whole thing, because I got to show people. But yeah, hit 'em up. Yeah, but absolutely dab it up.
Maybe getting too high too fast.
This one's interesting.
It's nice. It is really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely not Starburst OG.
No, it's too sweet.
It's almost a little peachy, no?
I get notes of that. I can see that. Oh, it's so nice. Great work, dude. Great
Yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
work. Here, man, take this one with you. I'm gonna get more than I could ever take back,
Oh no, I mean, dude.
and that's such a good one.
You
Yeah,
know
I know,
me.
you
I
also.
got
Same problem.
I
know.
got so much ash.
Yeah. Let's go. Man.
Because I'm like a hoarder, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I
when
mean,
I get really, when I make something new or I get a really low yield of something I know I'm not going to wash, because it's breeding projects, you get all kinds of
how
stuff.
hard is it for you to let go? Because you probably have so many things.
It's hard.
Do you ever have to have a moment where you know, like, I can't keep going with this strain, and now it's going to be gone forever? Nobody has it.
It's so bad. Well, it's so
'Cause you have,
bad
like,
for
Albert
me that
Walker and
I
so
won't
many-
get rid of it. I end up keeping the clone and spending money on things like tissue culture labs and whatever else, you know, to do it, or just more space to keep more moms, whatever it is. But I basically won't get rid of a clone until I've improved it, right?
Gotcha.
So like even if I have a clone that I really like for one particular reason, but I also hate it for all the other reasons that it grows bad, this or that, I basically won't keep it until I feel like I've made something where I don't need that plant anymore. I can hybridize to this new plant and get everything I get from the old one, but better now, you know?
Sick.
But that's
Yeah,
like a
let's do that.
long process.
No, that's, it's crazy what you have, and, like, the collection you already have, and the new things. We can see this next person.
Oh,
Feel good, okay. Oh, okay,
What
that's
up?
the guy.
how you doing?
I didn't recognize, you got a new haircut? Every time. Bro, my guy is hidden. Okay. I'm actually glad he's here because
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. Do you have what you showed me in Barcelona?
hardcore?
You had two things. Yeah, you had a haze and you had a hardcore.
I figured we were in New York, so I figured I would come with a different vibe.
He showed me a hardcore OG. Was it Amnesia?
And no, it was a Black Widow haze.
Black Widow
Yeah,
haze.
he tried that one too.
Okay,
it's like
great.
a weird Brazilian
Oh, so you guys
magic.
know each other already. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great, bro. Yeah, let's see it, man.
Well, I was even expecting to bring anything out to Flex, but I have a couple cool things that I think are Flex worthy.
Okay.
No blast from the past.
Hell's Angel. I haven't heard of this before.
It's
OG.
It's an old school OG, you know, like.
This is Water Ash. No, this is Jam.
No, that's Jam.
That's Jam. Okay. I'm pretty blind, so for a moment I thought I saw trichomes. I mean, Chad, it's a little hard to see because it's a big. I mean, this is an insane jar.
OG's yield low, so
Yeah, I mean,
it's a valuable jar.
It's something I did for the love of it, honestly.
Absolutely.
But I figured also since we're in New York, this would be
Mm-hmm.
this was appropriate. So
Interesting. It's very adhesive, like the glue.
This is the number one jar. I hate checking,
I know,
man.
hey.
I know you'll take any feedback I have.
You won't ever hurt my feelings.
So I'm a sour fan. What I grew up with, which is what I believe to be the AJ sour, it's very specific. It's not New York Diesel. It's not what was in Cali that was a bit sweeter. And I smelled hints of it in some places. Would you say that this is more?
I'll be very transparent about exactly what it is.
Okay.
That is Sour Diesel BX3 from Karma.
Sour Diesel BX3 from who?
From Karma Genetics.
From Karma.
Yeah.
All right, first let's look at it. Let's just see it, chat. I hate putting it to my nose right away. Let you guys see this is clean as fuck. This is feel good. My guy also has insane terps. The things you've showed me I haven't smelled in some cases in over a decade. Oh, I didn't even put it on the hash cam. There you go, chat.
And then I figured I would do the fresh push just to match.
I mean, I'm looking at the
Nice.
color on the hash cam, and the sour I have seen is very similar. I'm nervous, man. I get nervous when I see this because interesting.
I'm
I
going to try
mean-
the OG first, personally, just because I know the rarity of the product is that alone.
Can you get Matt?
I've only washed OG a few times in my life.
I mean, it makes no sense. It's just something you do to swing your dick around, or like.
Or just to enjoy it.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's like zero monetary gain from this.
Exactly. That's the HP 13
Are you doing a
skunk
drop
dog.
of this?
What do you mean?
Like, is this a thing that will be available?
Everything's always.
What's up, my G? How's it going, bro? How's it going, my guy? Yeah, great to see you, my G. He's up next.
What up?
Sick.
What's good?
How you doing?
No face cam, though, yeah?
No, not
Just us.
This is my real eye.
no face, no case.
I mean, go and cut it up.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see in a sec. Damn. I mean, this is really good, bro. This is. I mean, I'm asking you if I can get more. So like,
Oh,
you know,
this is the flower
Yeah.
of it.
Well,
fuck.
how about you keep that and the fresh press? My only condition is that you gotta try them side by side.
This is the fresh press of the same
same
thing.
exact batch. The thing is,
Yo, you're a sick fuck, bro. He is, bro. I gotta give it to this dude. He is. I've only met you. I guess we didn't meet before that, did we? Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, I really got to connect with dude in Barcelona, and I left like just impressed overall of the brand. Chat. Look at this fucking fresh press. Look at this shit. Are you kidding me?
Matt's not here.
Matt's not here. He fucked up.
That's a cross of that.
He fucked up. I'm very high, chat, and I'm about to get higher.
I'll show you the lemon
because
peel Mumbo 75. It's like up the same alley. I just don't have it
Matt,
here right
if you're
now.
watching this, you fucked up, player. There's a
I
really,
brought some
really
shit
good
for you to check
sour
out.
VX3 here.
And grab one of them if you want
I'm like, I'm
roll one up,
almost
too.
in disbelief. Like I'm having to.
You're like a kid in a candy store.
You might like this one.
I'm kind of tripping, man. So this is Feel Good. Feel Good is, I feel like, widely available, widely respected. Can I talk about? Do you like to make connections to the past? None. All you need to know is that these are certified triple OGs. There's a reason why the work they do is so amazing.
And they put time in the lab.
Yeah, and they know like what you have to know what sour was to be able to make an attempt at making it as special as it was back then right now, and you don't get that.
Well, and I think you guys offer, by far, in my experience, the most diverse offering of different types of
What's that?
process, right? Like rosin, bubble, air dried, freeze dried, the whole nine. You guys take the same product and put it into 5 different.
if it's even available, like this is fantastic, bro. Like you've done an amazing job. Amazing
I
job.
like to do things that I find cool and the other homies find cool.
Nah, man, this is. It's not exactly the AJ, but I smoked enough sour back then that there's like a similarity amongst them all, and this has the staples of what makes sour great. You got to try this.
Yeah.
Karma's one of my favorite beaters. And,
Bro.
Respect to him, and that was my favorite pheno. I was like a 36 seed hunt.
What's the IG? Is it Feel Good?
Feel Good.
Just Feel Good.
It says it right there on the jar.
No way. You got Feel Good without anything else. Feel Good is the Instagram. Chad, I'm telling you, if you see one of these jars, I mean, I don't know if everything you put out there is as good as this, but I've never seen anything.
I hope so.
I've never seen anything not good, bro. And in fact, to say I've never seen anything not good, I've seen things I've never seen anywhere else, bro. And now at this point, it's been Bubble Man saw your jar, tripping over the haze. Fletch.
That was the Black Widow Haze hash. Or was that the
has
rosin?
all the respect for him.
No, he saw the
We had 10.
You gave me the bubble, I think, of that one.
Dap him up. So like,
I smoked that on the
Feel
way
Good
home.
is certified. Like
stopping at rest areas.
Your favorite hash maker type shit. Hardcore endorsement, bro. Like I got to get the flavor pack from you because I want to showcase it on my regular stream more. That's crazy. I'm like, I only want to smoke this for the next month. I don't want to smoke anything else, bro.
Just for nostalgia.
Load yourself up, Odie. I'll be able to get more of this, right? Maybe?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right.
That's this, yeah.
That's the culture, that's the fresh press.
Holy
same
shit.
wash, same room, like no difference, but
Right.
it's crazy how much of a difference there is in the terps.
Bro. I mean, you made my jar check. This was the one thing I would have hoped to have seen here, man. What's this?
Oh, so I was hoping to throw that one in there too.
Yeah. Let's get them on here.
Profiles.
So these are all fresh presses. And I mean, clear as fucking day, chat. It's, you know, it's what you want to see. I don't love fresh press. Well, I love getting fresh press because you let it cure and you can make it whatever you want.
It's the same thing. Everyone agrees. You know, it's just not as loud as the cold cure, but good fresh press that actually smacks and actually delivers. I think it's like a special thing. You know.
Well, I think the real difference is just that you can't. It's harder to smell.
Yeah.
Right. That's all it is. Right. It's the same product, like you said. The main difference is just that one is basically aerated and allowing the terps to be more exposed and boil off easier, and the other one almost kind of creates like a hard candy shell where nothing can escape.
Well, I mean, I like to compare it to food. Like one of them could be sashimi, the other one could be baked salmon, and the other one could be salmon jerky. You know,
Sure.
I mean, they're all different expressions.
I feel like it's ripeness, right? Like if you're getting, one is getting a banana with like, eat it now, it'll only be good for 36 hours. The other one is getting a green banana, and you get it exactly when you want it at the point you want it. And
well, and I think it's too. It's things convert in the process of curing. Exactly.
Bro, your work is amazing, dude. Your work is amazing. Nah, for real. I feel like having this many jars of quality product is really hard to do, man. I mean,
another thing is, I mean, like
this has really loud terps for a fresh press. The Guava Z.
I appreciate that.
Damn, that's gonna scream in 2 days.
And it's a unique one too. It's definitely not.
I think it's just convenience.
you'll
People
have
don't like.
fresh press.
For me, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the right shit. But other people are like, oh, what a pain in the ass. It's too hard to handle. Whatever
Like,
else,
funny enough,
right?
I just want to point this out, like, not even to throw out empty compliments, but I 100% feel like the hot knives made the
we had
made the
to,
fresh
yeah.
press so much more consumable.
We had
Right.
the idea when
Right.
You don't got to scrape it against.
Exactly.
when we were doing the OG peak, we had this idea, and for whatever reasons, we were just like, let's not do it. And eventually, before this, people were scraping shit on the corners.
And that's
And
what
it
I'm saying.
just-
That was my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah,
Just
no,
not as
no.
fun to
But
consume.
thank you, bro. This is, I mean, I can't believe. I didn't check out the
Love
camera.
that one.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, I'm dying to smell this shit, and as soon as it cures. This is all amazing quality, though, bro. Like, I feel so late to the game with connecting with your
That was
product.
nice too.
I really like this.
Yeah. I mean, it's you can't.
Yeah.
It's OG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's like the sweeter OG. It's
For
not
sure.
It's not as like
Earthy.
it's not as it's nowhere at all.
Exactly.
Wow, feel good. Please chat. Feel good on IG. I mean, this is. Yeah, I can't
Very
wait
sour.
to connect. I'm like, I don't want to say too much on stream, but like, I'm hollering. I'm hollering. Yeah, as soon as I'm out of here. This sour, you can already see it's in the Percy pile. I'm like, this is. I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, this is so special, man. It's burning my nose.
Good. It's something I'm personally proud of. Proud enough to the point where I want to throw my name on there. So.
Oh man,
It's fire.
nah, this is like.
It's very. It's
And I can't stress this enough. I'm not trying to sway your opinion, but the fresh press is just as good, if not better. So
well. That's what I just hit.
All right. I'll try the fresh press.
No, it's
man.
super tasty. I
No,
mean, like, I
you're
would
the-
describe this to me as about 80% sour taste and about 20% headbanger. And that's
I would say it has like the butteriness of the headbanger, which I'm
Nailed
a big
it.
fan of.
I mean, this looks crazy, yo. I'm really tripping here. This is like the slowest jar check ever. We're taking our time on this one, but just look at this, chat. This shit looks like fucking distillate. I hate saying it. It's like such an offensive thing, but this is just clear as shit. I'm so high now, so like all my etiquette is out the window. Ooh. And my bro moves in silence. Relax.
Super
Just,
fire.
it's just feel good. It's just feel good.
Just feel good. Got super lucky with it.
So good. I'm gonna give this a shot. Just the fresh press, which I mean, it should have a good amount of terps in there. That was just so loud.
Yeah.
So fucking loud. You don't mind smoking fresh press? You prefer it? You prefer it?
Well, to me, I
It's
prefer
loud, you're right.
I prefer the most well-preserved product. That's kind of my thing.
Okay.
You know, so I don't like converting terps. I want what it was like on the plant. That's kind of my personal preference. I don't mind some of the, maybe some
You're
people
right.
think it's harsher or this or that.
And
Wow,
The
you're right.
fresh
There's
press is
no
more-
less terps in there.
Is true to
Holy
type.
shit.
You know, it's more true to
let's be
type.
real, there's a lot of shitty fresh press out there.
It might be louder.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's definitely creamier. It's buttery, like I said.
Yep.
Like it's burning my nose. We're gonna have to take a break after this. Holy shit, that is better. You're right. I've never tried a fresh press that was better than the cold cure.
Well, a lot of this stuff is usually more for marketing terms than it is for like applying to the process.
Yeah.
And you know what you're kind of showing is where you take the same product, put it through the processes at very meticulous with how you're doing it, and then you can really form an opinion of what your preference is. And there may be strains that absolutely one's better cured
My
and
mind
one's
is
better
blown.
fresh. There's no
My mind is blown.
no perfect answer to any of it.
You have to be moving New York packs at some point in history. There ain't no way you hit it this hard. I mean, I'm just so impressed with how honed in it is. Did this start from seed or from
Yeah, that's from
cut?
seed. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
from fucking seed.
That's from seed. We found that out of 36 different seeds. Nothing too crazy, but
This makes me want to like take my little. You're allowed 6 plants in Cali. We have them at my crib, and it makes me want to like invest a little more into our little setup. My dream was always to grow sour diesel, and
Yeah.
this was. My mind is blown. I got the high. The high is giving me nostalgia in itself. Like,
as far as I know, up until
Wow.
37, the 99 plant medical bill is still intact. So you
For
gotta
medical.
get a Medicard and you could have 99.
oh really?
In California.
Okay, good to
Awesome.
know.
Thanks.
I just got to find a place where I can have 99. Damn, yo, my guy. Thank you so much for coming here.
Big
Let me.
respect. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna take too much of your time.
I'll catch you here soon.
Bro, please.
Yeah.
Keep the sours.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, that was amazing. I'm gonna holler, like,
They're all right.
Yeah.
probably as soon as this is done.
You have my number.
If not, I'll get it from Chelsea. Yeah, thank you, my G. Chad, my mind is blown, man. Like, that's, you know, when I see the Feel Good brand, I've seen it in so many places that I'd assumed it was like, you know, a trappy brand. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're just something that will show up anywhere.
No, they're legit.
Wow. Like, wow. I fucking hope that wins. I hope that's in the competition.
What was it, the sour?
Bro, I'm like, I want to buy everything he had made. Just throw it in the freezer.
It's very,
for-
like I said, it's very much sour to me as well.
Damn. Can we take a quick break? Yeah, just a chat, quick 5 minutes. I gotta settle, man. I'm high now.
Get some water.
Yeah, exactly.
Stacks is about to come out.
Can you do it? Is he in a rush?
Stacks in the rush?
No.
Yeah. Right now
Yeah.
it's streaming, but the audio just cut out for a second. Yeah. We're back? Okay, cool. Sick. Yeah, we're back, chat, as you can see, but this looks fucking amazing. You know fucking Tenko is just always killing it, man. I got a chance to try.
It's always on
I don't want
brand.
to say what you guys have coming down the line, but I tried. I'm very excited by sour here.
Yeah.
And there was something I tried at Matt's crib where as soon as I opened the bag, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That one, T-bone.
Is that the headbanger? Yeah. Yeah. That's the one that I was like, holy shit, another smell.
This batch in particular is about 3 months old. And I'm
3 months old.
I
No way.
I smoked 2 pounds. I kept 2 pounds for myself.
Man.
I've had those seeds for 10 plus years.
Whoa.
Bringing them with me from London. Didn't get the chance to pop until a year and a half ago. So.
No way. So you pop 10-year-old seeds for this?
Yeah. This is
let's.
the flower. I mean, again, it's not the freshest batch, but it's got that.
No, it still has the terps.
So that's Karma's like original, like his early releases. Exactly. Which is,
it's a very old.
To me, like the sour Trilly, it has a little bit of the headbanger, but it's mostly sour. And then this is a lot of the headbanger dominant, you know.
It's got that OG twist.
Exactly.
It does. It does.
But when I get the fresher batch ready, I'll definitely get some your way.
Yeah, please. I heard that there's a special extraction coming for this too.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only running 15 lights. So
Damn.
I'm scaling up. I just want to keep it like that.
This is gonna be a fun one, man. No, I hope the gassy terps come back.
It's coming back.
Like, if there's anything I could help nudge in this world, getting people back to sours and OGs.
It's that time.
It's
the toughest part about the OGs is, you know, back in the day, everybody would grow weed, and as soon as it was dry, it was getting bagged up, and you were getting it like fresh, like so fresh it was curing when you bought it. You leave it out on the table, and it gets better. Nowadays, everything's going through so much process and QC.
Damn.
And then it travels that OGs they lose their smell real fast in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, I found that when I dab hardcore OG, the second pull off the dab, disgusting. The first pull, some of the craziest terps I ever had. It is really like a volatile strain, right?
Yeah, the terps are volatile. They just off gas real quick, and maybe the strains just don't have very much of them to start with, but they're so volatile that's why they're so
like
in your nose.
Sequels too, I feel like there's something to do with monoterpenes, like a mass amount of monoterpenes.
Sure, yeah, it goes bad pretty fast.
Exactly, so I feel like OG also has that.
Those are the best ones too, right? Like they just disappear in a moment. Yo, so Tenco, what IGs should people follow for you?
So the official IG is the 10 period code.
The 10 period co.
And our official backup page is what we're functioning with due to like IG.
Same shit. Yeah.
Underscore the 10 code.
Underscore the 10 co is the backup. So the 10.co and underscore the 10 co. I mean, me and the dudes go way, way, way back. They're a brand that has killed it in the space. I can mention Zushi, right? And like all the prolific work that they have done. You guys fuck with them heavy. You've seen their stuff on our page before. You'll see it again in the future. Thank you for bringing by that jar, my guy. Yeah, I appreciate your time the most. Coming through fly as fuck, bro. Like, oh, damn. Thank you, my G. I'm gonna smoke the shit out of this.
I'll catch you here in a minute. Yeah.
Damn. My boy's chromed out. Got chrome shit I haven't even seen before. You are a one of one, my friend. You are. Thank you, my G. Sick. Big shout out to the Tenco people, man. I'm so honored today. There's so many all of my OGs
Got a good
and
crew
goats,
coming.
and yeah, people that I just respect the most, and the Terps are so incredible. Hey, Admin.
No, the terps have been awesome.
Admin, who's next up?
I mean, we got Super Skittly. We've had a Sour Diesel rep, a great representation of Sour.
Yeah, Deadass Rosin is interesting. He doesn't make his stuff here, but we got some Alchemist Organics going on. I see Alchemist Organic jars.
I honestly think that the Sour Trilly is potentially better than Sour Diesel by itself as a hash, right? Because
I'll take another one. Yeah, thank you.
Sour hash is good,
shit.
but that's really good.
No, dude, my mind is fucking blown. My guy, how you been? Long time. You looking fly as fuck too, bro.
What's up, man?
Fletch, nice to meet you.
I love that all the hash makers and growers that are here are all extra fly. Like everybody in New York is coming through.
It's New York vibes.
Yeah, Deadass Rosin chat. You were really there when we first kicked off this journey, man. I think the YouTube page was maybe only a couple months old when we first saw you, and here you are a couple years later. This is the Sugar floss. I would have expected to see the, what was it, double OG
Double
sour.
OG sour. I don't. It's not in flour. It's in flour right now. It's
Damn.
not, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see.
I
This
wanted to
is.
switch it up. I figure you're probably dabbing some heavy stuff, so I'm like give you something.
It
a
is.
little
We've
more
had
springtime,
some gas
something a
today.
little light and
Check this out, chat.
spring vibes.
This is the dead ass rosin. Let's get this a little look on the nose. What are the terps here? Papaya and gushers. I like it, man. I'm trying to find the gushers in there. I feel like I haven't had gushers in a while. Was gushers similar to? Was
Maybe
it
some of that adhesive smell in the background. You know,
Is that what it
not
is?
gassy, but like I feel like papaya is a lot more just the fruity part.
The papaya is easy to smell in there.
You know,
Yeah, sick, man. And is this, you don't have to say anything at all, but is this made in New York? It's not made in New York. Okay. It's a New York brand, but sourced where it can be made. Is all people need to know. Yeah. Yeah, this is super sick, chat. Really nice. And this is just how it came out, right? This isn't like heated up or anything extra for
No,
gin?
no, it's the 90 culture for like 5 days. Pressed it 5 days ago, maybe. Just whipped it out.
Okay, sick. My guy, thank you so much for coming, bro. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, great to see you again.
Appreciate you.
I'll be
guys.
chopping
Thanks.
it up right after this too and hanging out.
Enjoy it.
Oh, sick,
Yeah,
dude.
take it, both of you guys. Enjoy it.
Thank you so much, man. You're too
Ken- the
generous,
Chem
bro.
one.
Thank you, homie. Thank you, thank
roll
you.
one up.
Enjoy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'll come
It's,
back and say what's up after this is over, for sure.
This one. Oh, that. Oh yeah. The Moonbo 24 F2, the Skittly.
Great to see. Great to see Deadass Rosin, man. That was one of our first interviews. Remember that, Stone?
It's what?
Remember Deadass Rosin?
It has some of the Chem
like one of the
4 in there.
first things we
That's
did.
I guess I didn't pick that
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
but that's like the
Yeah,
chemi
I have
part
the
of
same
that.
hotel
It's
room now,
Skittles
actually, which is funny.
and Chem 4 Chem. Yeah.
What's impressing you right now?
Something that archive gave me is the Moonbow, which one?
24 F2 number 31.
It's got a Chemi diesel type. It reminds me of the Stardog almost.
Ooh.
That ain't seen for so long.
Yeah.
I just like want to fly up
is
to
it?
you and just like, oh man.
What is it?
Chat, you don't under like.
Oh.
Imagine being this guy and having access
Is that
to
your?
these
Is
fucking
that what
terps.
you just showed us?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible. It's like foam too. It's so soft when you get touch into it.
And are you walking around with a little cookie box in
So
front?
this is
I'm like, is this what you're putting your samples
It's a
in?
biscuit tin.
nah, this is what we're releasing the Thin Mint cookie in this packaging on 419, 420. So
Whoa.
it's like a vintage cookie tin.
Okay, you got. I almost forgot how great you guys are in the packaging game.
Oh, thank you.
This is coming from Tenko. I'm like, yo, why do you have grandma's little cookie tin? You're throwing stuff in. but-
Danish butter cookies.
Yeah, this is sick.
Vibe, yeah.
Damn, sick, man. These are fire. I'm definitely gonna cop one of these, man. What a great. Just yeah.
We're talking 8 flavors for 420, so as soon as they arrive, definitely come
Sick.
back.
Nah, man, I'll come through. You guys are amazing. What's crazy is you do all the packaging shit, but unlike what I think happens in New York, which is a means to sell not good product, you guys have fucking fire product
Our
in there.
packaging is based upon, strains that we select from seed, straight into production. So there's no like re-rocking or putting a candy in there just to make it.
Sure.
So it's really from start to finish.
Nah, you guys.
Well, that's what we
kill it,
talked
man.
about earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I love seeing.
That's the difference.
That's the difference. And just giving giving each strain a life, and making that live on for a longer period instead of, how everything's so short-lived in this space
Sure.
at the moment. Like Zushi's a prime example. We've been, cultivating it for coming up 7 years.
Damn.
So, I mean, it's just, still constantly in that same price bracket, it's, which is part of, building the
The only intellectual property
Yeah.
that you can own
Yeah.
from the start
Yeah.
in this space, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is some cultivation information you learn from somewhere or something else. But when you're breeding, that's your brand's IP.
Yeah.
And people don't understand this, and people don't understand the value of that.
And Tenko,
and they think it's just something you should give away to people, as if all the time and money and energy you put into establishing that is something to be sold.
That's the key. That's the soul of the company.
That's
You're
right.
And it is very similar for you as well, right? Because more people are going to instantly know what Zushi is than Tenko. And it's like you have to constantly work on that next thing until it clicks that it's a brand or a collective, really just like putting something out there consistently. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, I love that all the other people I go to for cannabis all respect each other. It makes me super happy. I was nervous that there was going to be some tension, but you guys are like, nah, what the fuck do you have, bro? I want to check this shit out. This is fire.
We got to stay ahead of the curve. You know?
Yeah.
We got to see what's out there.
Well, and there's the other thing too is when you really start breeding, you can create your whole entire own profile that doesn't it's unlike someone else's. And like I think a lot of people don't think about, like back in the 80s there was just like brown weed and green weed, and then it became buds, and then it became KB, and then it became
KBs,
and that was just names for herb to differentiate it, but then it became strains. And then think, you know, how much weed gets sold with the name Sour Diesel today, every day?
Oh, there's a ton of it out there, yeah.
Tens of millions of dollars every day gets sold with the name Sour Diesel on it.
Damn.
The market for that did not exist prior to someone popping that seed, growing the strain, and creating that brand. And in the future, if you're able to actually own that intellectual property,
I think you're
then
right.
those sales are actually yours, and all of the fraudulent stuff that happens in this space, because there are no laws protecting these
you can
businesses,
just call anything.
will actually be enforced and be enforceable.
I mean, you guys are smart. I know the yellow Zushi is fucking trademarked. You can't just throw that shit in a fucking bag.
But everybody can, though,
But
right?
I mean, go sue a local New York trapper. But you're right. Brands do have their own palettes, because I feel like Archive, not that it's intentional, but it's your own preferred palette.
That's right.
Operates within a spectrum, and you have your own, which is a very specific kind of Skittles heavy. But I mean, when you look at the T-Bone coming, also gas.
I feel like we're just on the basis of the fact that I'm from overseas, I think that I've come here with different experiences, different palette. So I'm kind of like selecting what I grew up with, or like things that I admire, and bring them back to the market, and then crossing those old school classics with the new school stuff that's relevant today, and then creating new profiles through that, and then stabilizing those, and then just I respect people that Archive, you know, and because the amount of work it takes.
You too. Yeah, you two are like
things out there in the market to the people after all those years of hard work, dedication, like paying your rents and your staff just to like bring that next bit of magic to the table. Is just like,
well, you
and have projects that don't pan out. You still got to pay the bills, right?
You guys, and
it's really the love for the game.
You guys and your companies,
and it's an investment in your IP and in your uniqueness.
I mean, to me, best tastemakers of this generation, right? Like the strains that everybody knows. I feel like right now, between the two of you, 70-80% of what's popping are things that you guys have inspired or had a hand in, which is, I mean, just, it's nuts to me. And then to know that you guys don't have those egos where you'll see each other and be like, that's not even that good. That you're excited because your palates are so different, you know, like, and chat, just so you guys know, when it comes to flower, this is 99% of what I smoke. I'm smoking Tenko and I'm smoking Archive. It's just 99% of the things that go into my lungs. So,
I appreciate
my
all
God,
the compliments.
yeah,
You know?
I appreciate you guys just coming through. I'm honored that like you guys are the heavies. You know, like
I think we had a really good mentor, and I think this is a good time. Sam the Skunk Man and Robert Connell Clark and all those guys that kind of paved the way originally in Amsterdam, that came and brought the best parts of where it was American weed culture. They brought the best parts of that, the scientific literature, the research, the breeding, promoting those things, and actually creating books like Marijuana Botany and Hashish, before anybody was even thinking about this stuff. And like
Yeah.
those guys laid the foundation for people like myself to look at it, and they saw this 40 years ago, where like this is where it'll end up one day,
Yeah.
because that's you can't exist as a brand with doing someone else's stuff for them.
Sure.
You have breeding is the backbone of innovation in this space, and it will be, and it is for most agriculture.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what comes next, because what you guys are doing, I think, is so influential. And I know right now that there's companies that copy stuff, and we'll call it a name, and people might be like, I have had Moonbow, or I have had Zushi. It's fucking butt. It's like, you fucking had that where, dude? Did you have that in Georgia? I don't know if that's the real shit. Like, it's tough to control, but I think what you guys will eventually have influenced is people putting a very high value on thought leadership in genetics, which I think for the last decade has not been as great as maybe it was. I don't know. In the 2010s, things are moving so fast. So,
I think it's always been this, but we had the one benefit that if you really became passionate about cannabis, you would end up at Legends of Hash, right? And you would learn about these guys, and you would really develop a respect for what this plant's capable of. And then once you realize what the plant's capable of, now you can really do something with it.
Sure. Damn. Sick. Damn, I appreciate you guys so much for fucking both being here. What is this that you rolled up?
That is the Hawaiian lemons.
The Hawaiian lemons.
The cheesy smelling, crazy thing.
Shit,
You want to spark it up?
My guy, thank you so much for stopping by. It means the world to me. Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna smoke this old school American joint. No filter, y'all. Old school chunky boy.
Old school
too.
fucking.
I feel like I'm back in high school with an easy wider.
Mm-hmm. A hog leg.
A hog leg. That's what you call this?
So you call it a baseball bat.
Man, I could already just from the first pull. Wow.
Finish it off with a flower joint, I think is a.
How much time we got? We still got an
great
hour
finisher.
left. We got an hour left, and I think we have a long line of jar checks. Let's start getting them in here.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. This is
joint
so
break
good.
then.
This is so fucking good. Great, yeah, doing great. This does have, and I found that with that sour tangy I described earlier that tasted like vomity, cheesy, very weird. It didn't taste like that when you smoked it. It smelled like that on the nose. And this is actually more lemony in the experience of inhaling it and exhaling it, but not as much. It's crazy.
Like I said. How's it going? Fletch.
Jersey,
nice to meet you.
okay. Nice to meet you, dude. How you doing? Where in Jersey are you from?
I grew up in like Livingston, West Orange area.
Okay, cool. North Jersey.
Now I live
Yeah.
in Denville, Dover, a little more west.
Okay, sick. And is this something that is, grown?
I rented myself. I brought some genetics back from Europe, from
Okay.
Barcelona and Belgium.
What's
Across some things.
From Belgium?
They used your belt, Rainbow Belt 1.0 in it.
Interesting, because you don't hear very much from Belgium. I don't want to speak out of turn and say there's not very many people growing in Belgium, but I do think it is pretty rare in those areas,
is the brand,
it not?
chat. Evolve 710, that's you, yeah? Okay, Evolve 710.
That's the one that's got your belt.
Let's get.
And is this,
Hey,
who's the guy on
Jersey.
Instagram?
OG Naj.
That's right, yeah.
Not bad, Jersey. Not bad on the camera, man. This is just some cold cure, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, some full cure papaya.
Well, I'm excited because
That's a BX papaya.
the work he's always done, he's always done, everything looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm always curious, like someone takes something I made, make selections to it, and see what they selected from it, because it becomes something different.
Whoa.
You took Karma's Sour DVX2 and put it into your...
The Belts 1.0, yep.
You have 2 dits.
Yep.
I selected a male. I put in the Z-head. That's my intruder master Syrah.
Awesome.
I'm not going to show that right now.
Sure.
I take it this
That's
is
like
also
a
this is a cold cure also, right?
Cold cure, yeah, the sour rainbow.
This is Hawaiian lemons joint, if you want to hit it.
Sour rainbow?
Sour rainbow, we call it. It's really like a rainbow. It's like a sour belt.
It's this herb right there.
Man. Yeah.
Interesting, almost pineapple.
I'm fucking with this one, man. This is really, really cool.
That's for you.
So, man, thank you so much, man.
Are these both?
How
No.
long? No, that was different. This one is very clear of what it is. Are you?
Oh yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
That smells great.
I've been back. I was living in Amsterdam for years. I met you in Amsterdam. I've only
Okay.
been back since 3 years.
3 years. Okay. And I take it you're a traditional market brand, right? Yeah. Sick.
The right market.
Evolve the right market. Evolve 710, man. I mean, this is great to see. I mean, one
This smells
shout out
beautiful.
to you because Jersey's like a really scary place. I think people don't really know how scary it is.
It's medically legal in Jersey.
I mean, no. Now they have rec in Jersey, but about about 4 years ago, should I tell them what the Google admin in Jersey with the Jersey State Troopers? I mean, Jersey State. There's a known video of what a Jersey State Trooper did to a gentleman on the side of the road that he thought had cannabis. Do you not know what I'm referencing?
I didn't watch it. No.
He
Personal experience.
He did a cavity check on the side of a road for cannabis, dude. He
Right,
smelled
that's-
weed in the car.
that's crazy.
That was Jersey like 4 or 5 years ago. So like,
Yeah,
for
that's
me, that you think New Jersey, New York is like so progressive.
that's
and
customs level.
There are people here. Yeah, there are people here that have risked their lives. Truly, there are people who did a long time in jail that got out, and a year or two later, you could smoke on the streets in New York. I know that is something that gets in the way of making great hash. So seeing something of this quality coming from Jersey, man, you're killing it, dude. This is awesome.
I want to try this sour rainbow though.
I want to try the sour rainbow.
And you
too.
said this is OG Nodge's, his.
That's OG Nodge's seeds that I grew. I selected.
Okay, so the sour rainbow, and that's the headbanger or Karma's sour
Very impressive.
onto the belts 1.02, 1.0 F2. Yep, it smells great. Very interesting. Sorry, keep trying to. The red one for some reason is like.
Is the one you turn to?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some really excellent belts 1.0s that just taste incredible in hash. They may not be the highest yielders, but there are some really tasty ones. I'm about to remake those seeds.
I want you to tell me, I think it means sour. I've never had a true Belts 1.0 by itself, so I want to.
This smells is very much in the realm. I mean, you get all the skittly terps in it on the flower too, yeah.
The flower's phenomenal.
I bet, yeah.
Have you worked with a lot of archived genetics before?
I just grew your 2x4.
Yeah.
I have the gas tax, but I haven't popped it yet.
Cool.
Sick, man. That's so cool. Yeah, that's fire. Damn. How long were you out in Amsterdam for?
From 2020 to like 2023, about 3 years. It was during the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Pandemic, I was
Okay, cool. Probably a better place to be, I'm guessing.
It's like gassier belts.
This is a much gassier belts.
But it still leaves the like belts fruitiness on the tongue kind of.
I burnt my nose a little bit with that one. I went a little too hot. Really good, dude. Yo, Evolve.710. Is it Evolve.710?
Underscore.
Evolve_710. I didn't want to fuck that up.
I want to check out one more. There's a frosted onion there. It's
Super tasty.
No GMO in it.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It almost smells like food.
Some archive belts by Karma Sour D. Smells so good. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm smoking it, it's past the jar check. You know.
This smells really interesting. That smells like food.
smells
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly. Or like French
New York deli?
French onion soup.
Hold on. Oh my God, you're fucking right.
Yeah.
It is French onion soup.
That's what I
is-
get.
Oh my God, it reminds me of like the roast beef sandwich from Brennan and Cars. Or like the terps I'm
With
getting.
the dip.
With the dip. I'm
With
surprised
the dip.
you fucking know that.
Oh yeah, I know it. How do
You
you
know Brendan and
dip?
Cars?
No, but I know a roast beef sandwich
Wow,
with dip.
yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Like, 100-plus-year-old New York spot
Yeah.
that does that. Maybe they're closed, but.
I'm from the East Coast. They got them all up and down.
Wow, that's interesting. What's the strain name on this one?
That's frosted onions.
This is Frosted Onions. Who? Grateful. This is Grateful Seeds.
That's very interesting
Grateful Seeds
smell.
are awesome.
I want to actually try it now, just because
Chat,
of
let me
like.
throw this. So one massive shout out to Grateful Seeds. They have a ton of my respect in many ways out there in Europe. They're doing great things. This is Frosted Onions, and like homie says, this smells like a French onion soup, or like it's very onion, or a New York deli as you described. And I will say, you are probably one of a very small amount of people in the States that has actually made these terps available to people. They're just not around. Like, I've never seen Frosted Onions in the States until you just now. And this is a strain I typically pick up when I go over there. It's just, it's popular, people have it, they do a great job with it.
You were
Shout
telling me
out
about
to-
it, so now I'm all interested.
Yeah, I mean, take a dab of it.
That's how I'm going
It's-
to try it. It's
This
French
was used
onion
to be
soup.
heavy in terps too, because normally when I get a cold cure of it, it's a little bit drier. So like,
This looks super wet.
yeah, Evolve_710, man. I can't believe the tri-state areas. You're really.
I just got here, so I'm glad I made it up to get in here.
I mean, no, I'm glad you made it too, dude. That's so impressive. Seeing Frosted Onions here and coming from Jersey, especially, would have been so low on my guess what happens at jar check list. Like, no fucking way. You killed it. You killed it. Seriously. Mad respect to you. I'm Advin, can you follow homie from my account?
We know that one. Frosted onions in the it's very nice papaya.
It's just
But the
exotic.
frosted-
Yeah. It's so exotic.
Tastes like onion.
It just
Kind of tastes like an onion.
you don't love. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It tastes like French. I love French onion soup. So like,
It's
just so interesting. Not what you. I had a friend that had a strain called. He called it turkey dinner. Right. It smelled and tastes like a turkey dinner, which I was like, it does, but it wasn't really the weed I was asking for. Because I like skunky weed, so that's just my, that's
It's
just
not-
it's a preference thing. It's not that it wasn't awesome,
I love seeing like the terps cannabis can produce, and this is on the very
French
weird
onion soup.
side. Just like citrusy terps. I didn't know that could be in cannabis until very late in my until Tangy.
Very
I
interesting.
had no idea that was even possible, and this is something I think everyone should at least try to
Absolutely.
know. The plant can do that.
I
It can
could
produce
I
that.
mean, if you like savory as your flavor profile, then you'll love this, right?
Yeah.
Like chem type people that like Thai hybrids,
Sure.
like that type of stuff. This is like up in your realm.
Yeah. Dude, thank you for coming through. Yeah, and thank you here. Did I take that?
Thanks.
Cool. I want to make sure you just didn't leave anything behind by accident. That's sick. Damn. Evolve_710. Fucking Jersey. Wouldn't have expected it, man.
Jersey and I slid him to the top.
Fucking I heard that. I heard that too, and I was like, Jersey.
What's up?
What's
How you
up?
doing?
How's it going,
Yeah.
gang? Good to see you. All right. All right, fine. All right.
Yeah. Fletch. Nice to meet you.
We have some goats here, y'all.
Good.
We have Look Sauce Winery.
Yep.
You've seen them at pretty much every jar check. They're family, like we love what they do. This is no name. Great. I like.
You never showed
Okay.
that.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
We got a cold cure on here, guys. Check this out.
Jenny Piatella.
Jenny. I think I've tried this from you before and liked it. Yeah. Was that at the last jar check, maybe?
And then we
Okay.
brought just something different form this time.
Yeah.
We
All right.
brought
Let's.
the Jenny and the grape cat last time.
Whoa.
We had a Skittles hash too, but it's transparent. You can't see anything.
How would you describe the nose on it? I struggle to communicate to people what it's
I'm wondering if I feel like I'm wrong here, or maybe my nose has smelled too much hash. I'm very specifically getting the Sumo citrus, like large mandarins that I've had, but very specifically that of like a very
Forgot I had this.
sweet.
Oh, nice. Brought some coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Go coffee beans.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You're a
It
pro.
helps.
Yeah.
It helps.
I am getting a very sweet, not Zebu, not Trop cookies. It's a very. I mean, I think I was just eating that fruit, so it's blowing my mind. Is it citruses? Am I?
It's gas. It's
Why am I smelling that?
Tractor fuel and lemon cake, the cross, and it was made in the house by Mendoza. So it's in the house.
Mendoza kills it. Mendoza. To
Yeah,
me,
I'm getting like an OG nose on it.
You're getting an OG. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
more
like
gassy.
citrus.
What'd you guys say?
More gas. Previous more gas.
Yeah.
For the cure. And there's that citrus back.
And what'd you say it was? Lemon cake and.
Lemon cake and tractor fuel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just tractor fuel. Tractor fuel by lemon cake.
Got it.
Yeah.
And tractor fuel, I'm assuming some sort of OG chem, something.
The tractor fuel was interesting.
Usually tractor fuel, anything fuel named is usually a chem.
I got a part of that pheno hunt, and it was there were cheesy versions of that I love that I just know they wouldn't run with.
We also have a jar of tractor fuel if you want to smell it.
Interesting.
Am I fucking crazy? Is this not
Piatella
citrusy?
soup?
It's nice, right? It's super wet.
Yeah.
Most of the strains.
I smell the gas now.
There is tractor fuel for you.
Right.
And there's two phenos
Weird.
in the tractor fuel. One's a bit sweeter. This one I think is the more gassy.
Mm-hmm.
There's two kind of.
I mean, it must be the lemon cane then that's the gassier side. Really. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. You got,
This is the tractor fuel, yeah.
a dosey dominant.
Yeah, Mendoza kills it. They do really great work. I'm gonna change my gloves in case they're like somehow.
Yeah, sometimes you get a little stain on them.
Yeah, or something happened. I'm like, why am I smelling? Because when I went back to it, I smelled gas.
Nice.
There's also so much influence.
I feel like this is one where, like, obviously I've run a lot of lemon cane before, too. And there's a lot of phenos that I've had where once I make the hash of them, it doesn't smell super lemony. But then you smoke it and you're like, damn, this is super lemony. Even some of the flower ones, they'll be like, there's more lemony ones. Those are obvious. And then the more dosey dominant, you'll be like, oh, this one's not going to be that tasty. And then you smoke it and you're like, fuck, it's actually really lemony.
That's interesting because I feel like usually I get the opposite effect where I smell something like, wow, it smells good. And then you go to smoke it and you're like, it didn't translate.
Well, 9 out of 10 plants, yes, that is true. But the one that
lemon cane, that lemon turf sneaks up on you.
that's what I've experienced with the lemon peel hybrids in general. Just like, let's see, like I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Smell this, and this is not related, but it's in the same thing where it has a lemony thing to it, but it's
Oh, you're gonna dab it. You're gonna dab the cold cure.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
The cold cure or the piatella?
The piatella.
Yeah.
This skunk dog, whatever.
Is that what I handed you, or did you grab that?
No, you handed this to me.
Okay, yeah, that's HB13 Skunk Dog crossed with Moonbow 24 F2.
Got a nice mix of gas and citrus.
Right, exactly. And that's one of those where it's like, when you select it, you're kind of like, oh, it's citrusy, but there's something else to it. But then you smoke it, you're like, wow, this is more lemony than even the smell.
This is like a savory lemon almost, this one.
Yeah.
Savory.
That's nice. I want to see what y'all think of it. You know what? I haven't dabbed a piatella. Clint just arrived earlier today. With the giant
Man, I'm so fucking high. I wish that joint didn't go away.
Smell these.
I was really enjoying that too.
Oh, well, I just figured it was getting all smoky
No,
in
no,
here,
it's
you
okay.
know.
Oh, dude, that flavor pack.
Yeah.
I like
The
that.
flavor pack
I've
is
seen it
so
before,
sharp.
and I really
The
like
flavor
it.
pack
Yeah.
is
Gotta
crazy.
say, that's one I would.
The Oishi has that in it, too.
Yeah, this is super gassy. Super gassy.
The Z flavor pack is.
Maybe I got some of that juice on my.
Are you taking a dab?
I want to, and I'm like too high, but now I have to, I guess.
Oh, it's very gassy.
I'm gonna go super low.
For sure.
And for me, it's funny because if it's on the smell, like both of them are gassy, right? But the piatella smells more gassy than the rosin.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think the cure definitely changed the
Ooh,
nose.
super wet. Check this out, chat.
It must be like the face-off from the Dosito side. Because, if the tractor fuel doesn't smell that gassy, it's more savory, kind of.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
What cut is what? Like, I remember that I dabbed one.
That's Wilk Sauce Winery, chat. It's looking very, very, very pretty on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
11 and a 14, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah.
14 is a bit more sweet Z with some gas.
I'm gonna be so fucking high by the time I get out
Right.
of here. Holy shit.
Interesting.
I typically don't dab
It's
that
definitely
much in
gassy.
a jar check.
Yeah.
I try not to. Like, you know, I'm there, you know.
When in Rome, this is the Billies.
There's a long line. Like we've been very chatty today. So like normally we just get through people, but today has been.
It's nice to chat with you.
No, it's the combos have been amazing today.
I don't think I've ever chatted.
Chat, what do you
No,
think of
I
this
haven't.
format? Should we
Yeah,
shut
just
up
briefly.
and show more
Yeah.
hash, or
Yeah, for
are
sure.
you enjoying the combos?
Curious enough. What do you think of it?
I like it.
Really
I mean,
nice.
it's to me, it
Really
almost
nice.
smokes like OG.
Yeah, to me,
I mean, it's not, but it's like got a lot of the same
Yeah, that's
body to it.
fantastic.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
That's what Fletch. Nice to meet you.
Bro. What up, Raji?
Well, what up?
How you guys doing?
Oh.
Getting out of here. Just wanted to say hi.
I'll come see you after. Love you. Kev just landed, chat. That's really good. And it's really heavy on the OG. No citrus. It must have been
The glove.
the glove. I was drinking the juice. I guess that was it.
The
I mean-
pineapple orange fell in your head.
There was lemon cane in there, but I mean,
Dab's
you know,
great.
but I didn't catch it as much. You know, you might have caught a little bit of that nose where I just didn't notice it. You know.
No, I don't think it was there. I'm thinking
Okay.
it was exactly that
Later
juice.
on
Yeah.
through the week, we will have a jar of the Jenny rosin too.
Mhm.
And then I think maybe with the rosin, you're gonna like pick a little bit of the lemon.
Totally.
It's interesting to
I mean,
have-
I like OG, and Stax just brought in, or I mean, Bobby Trill just brought in like a jar of some OG jam, and same. I was like, all right, let me
He's
fucking
killing
smoke some
it.
of that.
Amazing work,
'Cause
guys.
I
As
like
always,
OG
Book
taste.
Sauce Winery, chat. You know, I smoke their stuff on the regular. They're family at this point. You're probably following them. If you're not, give them a follow. It's pretty busy out there, yeah?
It's pretty busy. Yeah, we got an interesting lover of Thailand.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Nice to meet you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, or I know I've met you before, Flynn. And we briefly met like last year, but yes, thank you guys. I'll talk to you guys here soon.
I'll
Yeah.
see you guys out there. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Try the pizzelle.
Wow, I'm fucking ripped up. I'm like trying to keep up and. What's up, man? How's it going, bro? Nice to see you, bro. Oh, I saw you out
Fletch.
in
Nice to
Barcelona,
meet you.
yeah?
Yeah, likewise.
Or Denver.
Here to show you right now.
Oh, that's all good.
So these were grown in Thailand. These are greenhouse. This one's straight outdoor.
Interesting. Ooh.
Actually, a lady from the massage shop grew it.
A lady from the massage shop grew it. Okay, sick.
She'd never grown weed in her life before. And she followed us, so that's what we came out with.
Wow.
Stoked on it.
Yeah, I think what a lot of people are going to realize as the rest of the world comes online
Wow.
with
Damn.
with good knowledge, which is becoming more available than ever
Yeah.
with the internet. You know how there always used to be this thing, oh, only good weed comes from Cali, or everybody's like real proud about where their stuff came from. And I used to always say
Outdoor?
the best weed
The one Fletch has is outdoor. That one's
the
greenhouse.
the best weed comes from where the best grower is.
Yeah.
It could be on Antarctica, it wouldn't
Yeah.
matter, right? If you got a perfect grow room set up, it's going to be some
Check
chronic.
this out,
and,
chat. So,
you know, and like you said,
masseuse-
you gave this
Yeah, a masseuse
lady
following
from the-
SOPs.
Masseuse, I literally just wrote it on the whiteboard. She follows it. She texts me every day.
That's sick.
I got everything on timers for her.
That's so
anyone
sick.
can do it.
Anyone can do it, man.
Right.
Fucking help me do it. I'll fucking do it.
I mean,
I need to,
you know?
we need some SOPs to follow at the house for sure. We've done pretty good. No, this is.
Yeah, no, I mean, it just goes to prove, you know, what can be done. Yeah.
And the name of the brand is Stove Grown.
Yes, sir.
So it's grown, washed, pressed, everything out there.
All in the stove.
All in the
Literally all on the stove. I understand. Yes, sir. It's all made in Thailand. Those are actually all mixed phenos because we just popped a whole bunch of seeds. I didn't want to
Okay.
bring any cuts.
Sure.
I wanted to just do something special.
Yeah.
Sure.
That worked in the Thai climate. And so that one is Cushman Straw Guava. The red, white, and blue, I believe, is the Pink Z. And that one's straight outdoor.
Yeah, this is outdoor, guys. So if you saw my special in Thailand, you kind of see how their outdoor grows are, which are fucking insane. You're looking at trees bigger than you. In all cases, like they're nutty. This is what it makes. In chat, I can tell you right now, if I opened this jar and smelled it, I would dab this. I would try this for sure.
I appreciate that.
Damn, really.
I'm really proud of it under the circumstances. You know, none of it's really blowing my mind when in or competition or anything, but given the circumstances for its cultivation, I was really happy with it. Really pleased.
Still, it's crazy to see how much fire is coming from Thailand these days. Like,
yeah,
it feels like the locals are starting to get it, and
I think after a few years of trial and error, and some new things coming in, some new techniques, some new experiences, I think everything's starting to click.
Damn. And this is your name on IG, Stove Grown.
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say Stove Grown?
Oh, I just joke. I always would take my cuts and leave them on the stove under the light way too long. So it's
Stove
like a joke
Grown.
between me and my friends, like, oh, you grow it on the stove.
That's funny,
Well,
man. Yeah, Stove Grown on IG, and is your work available in Thailand?
Not currently. It's about to be. We're actually about to expand some other places as well. Got some things going on here, but it's about to be available in Thailand.
Okay, cool. Bangkok, I take it?
Chiang Mai, actually.
In Chiang Mai. Oh, that's where I went, right? I'm pretty sure that's where I went. That's the outdoor grow.
Absolutely.
So next to like that squirrel strain, and that's pretty crazy, man. Like
the squirrel tail that's out there.
Squirrel tail, that's right. So I'm high as shit. Damn, that was a crazy thing to see. They were saying there's a strain they were growing that's 1,000 years old. You're like, well, how do you know it's 1,000 years old? They're like, well, we'll take it to the temple. When you go to the temple, on the outside of the temple is a squirrel and the plant. Same plant you're seeing, like the same structure of the plant as it grows on the temple walls. That's 1,000-year-old temple. It was a trip when I was there. And you're growing it in that same fucking area. Who the fuck is buying it up there?
Bangkok.
I was gonna say, like somebody's making that journey.
Chiang Mai is definitely where all like the love's coming from. Everybody growing outdoors.
The people there are amazing, bro.
I do love
Yeah.
it. I live outside the city. It's a good time. I
Damn.
really appreciate all the feedback and love on that.
No, you're.
I mean, it's exotic hash.
Yeah,
it's from Thailand.
This is. I mean, technically also in the exotic category.
That's what I'm just getting at. So I had to try it.
Single source-ish, collective source.
I have to try Thai Sun with good SOPs. I mean, this is kind of rare when you even think about it.
You're gonna get me so high, dude. Every time you say it, I'm like, I gotta try it. Fuck.
Well, I mean, they're bringing us interesting
I was
stuff.
there, but when I was there, I was telling them like, you need to just turn this into hash, and people will buy it.
I was kind of looking for some people to collaborate with, and some people kind of had their own idea of what they wanted to do, and I said, you know what?
What was this one? Oh, sorry. Keep going.
That one I bleached the melted strawberries.
Oh.
All right. So this is the sun grown.
That is sun grown. I mean, it's all sun grown. These are just lightest.
Rather full outdoor is
Yeah.
what I meant. Sorry, I'm way too high to finish this damn. Team is looking at me like, you gotta hurry the fuck up. Yeah, chat. This is some outdoor Thai rosin.
Yeah.
Yeah, masseuse rosin.
Yeah, masseuse rosin. That's what I should have made.
Yeah.
Masseuse grown.
Masseuse grown. Damn. All right.
But yeah, like I said,
let's give this a shot. Some Thai rosin, y'all. I'm
Absolutely,
fucking with
dude.
seeing this. You kind of don't see people from so many different places on the West Coast.
Oh, exactly.
All right, let's give this a shot real quick.
It's definitely potent. It got me kind of ripped.
I know it's good.
I take it all the way. I took it 66 days.
It's outdoor. This is gonna ruin the rest of the stream for me. I know it is. I know it is.
No, that's for you guys.
All right, thank you.
Oh, damn. Thank you, dude. Yeah, you're super generous, man. Stove grown. Stove grown.
That's
I'll let you
awesome,
guys know what I think of this real quick.
Because this, well, you said, so how many times has this lady grown weed?
That was her first grow ever.
That's what I thought you said.
Ever.
I just left Thailand.
And that was her first time making hash.
So she didn't make the hash. She
Got
just
it.
grew the weed.
Got it.
But her first time ever growing weed. A couple days ago, we actually just pulled down her second harvest. When I go back, we're gonna pull down her third harvest.
Can I ask you for a favor?
Sure.
Can you somehow in your journeys, if you ever think of what would show up and really fuck with my head, it would be squirrel tail hash or rosin.
Okay.
Just putting that out there to
I'm
you.
not gonna lie, and I'm sure Fletch will laugh about this one. I've made Jaeger rosin in Oregon before. I had to do it for the one time. So I'm definitely down to try out the squirrel tail rosin too.
You know, like it's not gonna be. We know it's not gonna be great, but like
you got to do it just to do it. I knew the Jaeger was gonna be awful.
It would.
Funny.
So the squirrel tail is a weed strain that grows outside Temple.
It's a strain, yeah.
Okay, so
It looks like a squirrel tail.
okay, so you need to take that, hybridize it, right, and then make hash from that. Have you ever heard?
Bring it to you.
Have you ever heard of the Australian
Maybe it's
bastard cannabis?
I have not. No.
It's or have you seen the what was the one with the freak show?
I'm not familiar.
Okay, so like there's these strain varieties that have mutations. Anyways, leaf mutations. Like you're saying, one that looks like a squirrel tail.
Sure.
They're all very interesting. Anyways, I was just pointing out. People have worked with those other plants
I may
too.
or may not know somebody who has some squirrel tail seeds from
All right.
Thailand.
All
May
right.
or may not.
Well, let's see
But
if we
you're there. Like you're already in Chiang Mai, so you could just grab the plants
100%,
and like.
and we could just make something happen.
Let's see what happens.
Anyways, I was there. Again, there's a video if you decide to watch it at some point. But I was there in Thailand. Super popular video that we made, and yeah, I mean, this guy was there with me. So like,
You're in Sakon Nakhon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like right outside. I guess familiar with like Nakampan Village.
Squirrel tail project.
Dude, it was a trip, and the flower got me high. I ripped it in one of those little bamboo bongs that they make, and but it got me. Typically, when I smoke outdoor, it's like, this one actually got me something.
Interesting.
You know. So,
What was
anyways,
your honest opinion
thanks,
on
man.
that one?
I feel like if this is in a competition with all of the greats, it's not going to stand out. But I also think, like, even with music, right? There's some artists that stand out because of their story as much as for the music they create. And for me, this is a bit of a standout just because of where it's made, the person who made it, that it's the first time. And I think, just like with the frosted onions, like there are jars I would tell people, try it. Because wouldn't you want to fucking know what that is? And this is in that category for me. Like, you should absolutely try some outdoor Thai weed grown by a woman who's making her first run at it. And it's not something I would turn away. It's not a jar I would say, I don't want to, like, sorry, I'm too high, I don't want to do it right now. I dabbed it. So, worth trying, for sure. And I think if this is just the beginning for you guys.
Beginning for her, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm like hands off from it. She literally does everything.
Yeah. That's exciting, man. And I think a great marketing story as well, personally. So, like, you know, it being made by locals. Thank you, G.
Thanks.
Yeah, really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Fuck, that got me way too high, man. God damn
I felt like it had some good potency to it. That's why I commented.
It's strong. Like that's one thing it's gonna have is it's gonna get you a crazy high. I'm sorry, what's the name?
Static Room.
Static Room. What's up, my
I think
G?
we met in LA real briefly. Yep.
Great to see you, bro. Sorry we haven't connected yet. You know, like I know it's been crazy. Yeah, let's see.
Did the full melt dry
some,
sift?
I have some Citella, which is our expression.
So we got Static Room in the building, guys.
Yep.
This is a dude who's very popping in the U.S. right now with Static Sift. Like, it's selling out in a lot of places that it's at.
One is a closed one, so
I'm very curious to know what Fletch is going to think.
Shouldn't be cured yet. Oh, that one is more cured, so you got both.
Okay.
Perfect. Good. That's a frozen sift.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Represent your Skittles from Treehouse 707 Mendo.
Wonderful. Smells great. And this is from dried material.
Whole plant, fresh frozen.
Wow.
Okay.
That's why we call it Siftella.
Got it.
This is a frozen sift. Static. Times 3 this.
You clean it 3 times.
What's in here?
What is it? This
Skittles.
Original Skittles.
Skittles. Okay.
So you have the cured and non-cured.
Okay, so this is cured. I want to see the uncured. I know this shit is good because Fletch is in that fucking jar.
So
wasted no fucking time.
Well, I mean,
great. No, I love it.
Well, this is it's true solventless theoretically, right? Even though that's not solventless, just because there's
It's
no
not
water
water
being
hash,
used.
right?
Even
Yeah.
though water isn't a solvent being used in
Yeah,
water
I
hash.
know the argument.
No,
yeah.
no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Even though it isn't, it's still very unique as a product to not be using water at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Let's see. So this is what it's looking
To
like.
do fresh
This is-
frozen
this
without
is
water
not
is
cured.
like
Yeah, we,
it's a unique process.
Yeah, we tumble it when we have the whole flour. Then all this is done in the container
In the freezer, yeah.
So we just like tumble it first, whole plant, then grind it, and then we clean it, freeze it, and we also filter it and static it in the freezer.
Right, of
Not in
course.
the cold room.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Well, if you go above freezing, you can't work with it anymore, right? It turns to this as soon as it goes
It's
above
like a competition
freezing,
for me
essentially,
now. I'm
right?
getting way too hot.
Good
I
times.
feel like it's hard for me to give like good feedback when I'm.
Good times.
Yes. You can try both. I'll suggest you try the non-cured and
This
I
is-
went in on the
this is-
non-cured first.
Yeah, this is the non-cured. I'm not sure where the lid is.
herbs will evolve on the cured. You'll trim.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this, the static tech?
Like the company is 3 years old.
The company's 3 years old. Damn.
2 years old, sorry.
2 years old. 2 years old. Damn. Yeah, it feels like you're really having a moment right now. I see a lot of people using your products, very excited by it too. I was going at Astor Club to get some, and somebody next to me while I'm getting it like runs over and just they started trying to get. I was just tripping because it was my first time getting your brand, and I'm like, holy shit, people are geeked on getting these jars. It
Well,
smells amazing.
I think a lot of the some of the European culture is moving its way here, especially with everybody like the hash rosin in the joint is good, but piatella and all these other things are also really good added in the middle of your joint. Or if you're a tobacco smoker, obviously piatella and stuff is better for tobacco smoking.
Hello with the low tech mode on the tobacco.
Yeah,
Pretty sick.
for sure.
Super sick, bro. Yeah, this is. I mean, this has to be some of the very little static in the United States, right? And I think you're the person getting a ton of attention for it right now, dude. Thank you so much for bringing these to us. Yeah, really good. Really, really beautiful resin.
I mean, super skittly, you know.
Yes.
It is the purest we could find for this.
Especially for sift. I mean, it's hard to. It's some strains are real difficult to get the flavor to come through with sift. So. Skittles is not difficult, but it's a hard plant to work with.
It is.
Yeah.
Are you?
So you have to take a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Is this?
Our buddy, like in Treehouse Farms,
Is this full spec or is this?
This is 74 139.
74 139. Got it.
Just straight from the hand to the jar. We plate it. We put it in a little plate with no temperature.
Yeah.
Sure.
It starts melting immediately, and we freeze it, ready to go. And this I got it on the flight myself.
Yep.
So luckily we have one cured, one uncured, so you can see the difference as well.
For
yeah,
sure.
I saw that. This is the uncured that we just dabbed. Is it? Wait. This is the cured? This is the cured or no?
That one. That one that is sweating already?
This is the cured one, yeah? That's
No,
what-
that one.
This one,
is-
this one. Interesting. So this is the uncured.
But I mean, they've been together all the time. Like good
Sure.
sisters,
Yeah.
but, you
They
know,
started
Yep.
getting a little bit
Trouble with-
closer.
Yeah.
I only see one lid. I'm not sure what the other one is. Do you have another lid?
Yep, right there. Yep, you're good.
No, it's okay.
You want that?
Oh, so I mean, yeah, for
Sure.
sure, yeah.
Sure.
I'm glad
Yeah.
to smoke
Thank you.
hash. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
bro. Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Is your IG is the Static Room, yeah?
Yeah.
The Static Room, chat. That's what it is.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, my G. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. You're doing very cool things, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Obi. Chat, I'm very high now. This is a challenge.
We got our own little competition.
We got 27 minutes left. Admin, who's next? Who's next? What star do you think that would be?
It'd be like I guess you would call it a 5.
You call it a 5? You think?
It like I like to do my little gravimetric. It'd be like a 82, right?
Out of 100.
Yeah, that's how much
Okay.
contaminant. About 18% contaminant.
About 18%.
That'd be my
Wow.
guess.
Damn. Oh yeah, because you would measure, right?
Yeah.
Like you guys. Damn.
Like really, really clean melt is like 94, 95. You know, like
Okay.
really, really like the
Sure.
stuff that's like you
What you define
is
as
like
6-star.
yeah, exactly.
What's up, man?
90,
How's it going,
90,
bro?
92.
My name's Neil. So I'm not the
92
washer,
plus.
I'm just the rep on the East Coast.
Okay.
For a brand called Divine Melts. He just won Ego Clash.
Okay. Cool. Let's check them out. Get these out of the way.
None of these are the entries that he won with, but they're all here.
Okay. Sick. Let's try. What's the name of the brand again?
Divine Melts.
Divine Melts.
Yeah, out of Nevada.
Nice.
Out of Nevada. Okay.
And it's like true single source. Like he's washing it, he's growing the genetics, he's doing everything.
That's cool to see because I haven't seen a lot of great things come out of Nevada.
No, exactly. And like the whole single source thing has
Papaya?
kind of been watered down by a lot of people these days.
Mm-hmm.
So like being someone on the forefront who also has to get these gone, it's like, you know, expressing to people
You'll-
that, you know, this is
you'll know
true
what that
single
is.
source. So there's a lot of education to it too.
Ooh, I like this one. What's this? Banana Shack.
That one, honestly, I don't know if you want to ruin the experience, but it's like a very interesting one. On the palate, it's one flavor, and then on the exhale, it kind of switches.
Which is the one that won Ego Clash?
That was the Smash Melons.
Smashed Melons. Is that this one right
No,
here?
no, I don't have any of that one.
Oh, you don't have that. Got it. Got
This
it.
is
Cool.
Devil's Peach. It smells like it's GMO for sure ish.
Mm.
He loves
Stanky.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a stinky GMO. That'll put that. I couldn't dab today. It would ruin. It would ruin me. But this is looking nice. It's got it's got a little speck in there. This might have been open before. It's okay. That happens. But overall, it's looking really nice. Super chemi terps. GMO. Sick. Thank you so much. I mean, the name of this brand is, Divine?
Divine Melts.
You guys can trap it if you want. That's what I brought them for. So.
You sure? Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jay. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so kind of you.
This one's interesting.
Everybody's going to get into my comments and be like, you just do this to get free hash, don't you? And it's like, to give it all away.
Well, because originally I thought it was just like you guys were doing, like I saw on Instagram what I was doing, just, the quick jar check, so that's what I thought it was going to be. But they were like, bring as many as you want, they'll try them if they want, so I was like,
Yeah,
they're real fresh
Yeah, it's only the
Perfect.
people that bring out an 8-pack where I'm like, all right, man. You know, I can't
These are
fucking...
It'll be all day.
that I have
Yeah.
right now, so
Yeah.
whatever you want to try, go ahead, enjoy it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sick.
Divine Melts.
Cool.
Nice.
Sweet. Well, thank you, man. We appreciate it,
appreciate
bro.
it.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Yeah. It's cool.
Air dry? You guys have any air dry yet for me?
I haven't had any air
No.
dry. This is, let's see it.
Yeah.
You're not an air dry guy, right?
No, I don't have any problem with it.
Okay.
I just think that it's really it's
up?
real difficult to do. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
This is a homie.
What's
This
up,
is
man?
good.
I know
Do you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I hear you have some air dry.
I do, and I brought some fresh press as well.
Okay, lovely.
This is my first time I've put out.
And what's the brew? The brew. My God, I'm fucking way too high. The brand name is Guru. Ganja Guru.
Yeah, and then this was washed by Passion for Hashes. The hair dry
Okay.
was washed,
Portland, right?
Yeah, it was washed by Passion, and then air dried by Pua.
By Pua.
Yeah, so this is
Do you know Pua?
Mm-hmm.
This is
I
a
fucking
Ganja
love
Guru
this
Passion
kid.
for
Yeah.
Passion, Pua collab.
Okay, so this is a real family situation,
That's
man.
the first time I'm able to show the fresh press and the air dry.
Oh, this is fresh. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking beauty on camera. Chat, you're in for a fucking treat.
You can push it down with the dab tool if it closes.
Yeah, what's this happening over here? This flashing light.
It's just the recording.
Okay. Oops. What's this one? Yeah, this is looking, I don't know. It's looking very nice.
Little globes.
I love me some air dried, man. It's so pretty. It is so fucking pretty, chat.
Anyone knows how hard it is to work with Z.
Right. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. I don't really
Can
have
you
a.
get this on the camera while it's still?
I think air dried's plenty. Is that like
Yeah.
for rosin? It's going to be difficult for some strains, because like you're saying, basically they start melting down while they're air drying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
This is what it'll
Exactly.
look like in no time, Chad.
And
right
so-
here.
That's cookies and cream and mac one. Also, Kua, passion, gummy.
Yeah. And it's just really hard to do on scale.
That's sick
too.
collab, dude. I love that. I love that. You guys
Honestly,
are all
this is the best year in the garden we've had in like 10 years in Humboldt. So
sick.
I'm really blessed that like all the resin this year has been the best I've ever.
Long season, yeah.
We just want to catch it while it's still.
The last couple years, it's gone warm and sunny.
Fires,
Late,
droughts,
yeah.
that changes
This
a lot.
is
Same
also
Z,
coming from Ganja Guru.
Same Z, but that's the fresh press.
Mm.
Chad. You've been in the game a long time, man. I forget. Like I met you at what? Hall of Flowers now? 6 years ago?
Yeah, probably.
7 years ago?
The first one, that was like 27.
I think you were just selling at that point. I
It's
don't
like
even-
caviar.
I had a retail delivery license. So I just had it.
Yo, this is great smelling fresh press. You smell this already?
No, but
Wow.
I'm gonna try the hash.
Oh man.
It's like caviar though. It's all pearls.
Yep. Yep. The hot knife will help. It's okay if I dab it? Yeah.
Greenhouse or outdoor?
That batch was filter.
Cool.
I do both plastics on, plastics off.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said Humboldt, and yes, and said season, so it had to be one or the other.
That one was plastics off, and it's greasy as you're scooping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chat. I can't wait. I can't wait to show the hot knife shot of this. This is gonna be fucking amazing. Look at that. Ha ha. It's just like you feel like you're dabbing caviar, you know? Like
It looks
it's so
like it,
nice.
yeah.
It feels so like familiar.
Put some on your sushi. On your sushi.
I feel
That's
like
right.
when you look at rosin, it just looks like something that's processed. Not a bad way, but it's processed.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at this,
It's like
it
snowflakes.
just seems like, yeah, I get it. It's just the thing from the plant.
Well, it's basically
I
like
took probably way too big of a dab. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Those are for you guys.
Oh, dude, you're too fucking kind, man.
instead
You
of
don't need to be that generous.
like individual trichomes, it's like little
Man.
clusters of 10 or 15,
Stone.
right? Basically.
Can you get iPhone
Little
shots
nuggets.
of this for me for my story? Yeah.
And then the last two, these are projects with Bobby
Oh,
Jones.
damn.
Nice.
Oh, yo, you're collabing with all. So you're growing a ton now.
I wouldn't say a ton, but like I'm being hyper selective where sections of the garden are going, so that I'm not overdoing the market, and I'm also able to get some of the best makers' takes on my material. And if all the best makers are all putting out package preview
Sure.
from our brand, then it says something about the farm consistency-wise.
Damn.
But this is a cool one. It's a haze, spritzer cookies and cream.
You know what my favorite? Sorry, just to pause for a second. You know what I love about air dried that I feel like maybe I get a little bit more of? The amount of times I can hit this without it getting to that burnt place is so many. Like I hit this 5 or 6 times and I was still getting fucking flavor from it. That was amazing. It trips me out. It's why I love air dried, and I can't explain why. It could just be made up in my head or placebo, but
No, it definitely. I think even compared to first
it like retains flavor longer. I feel like.
Well, it's more tamed, right? The freeze dried is more abusive, right? It's exactly right. It's just like cured flour versus fresh flour, right?
What did I just add?
I'm not sure, was it the Z or the?
That was the
probably,
Z.
It was probably the Z. Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Great
Nutcrackers.
job, dude. Great fucking job.
So that's NYC Caesar who's in the room right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's his genetics.
Oh, okay.
It's,
C's.
super
I know
silver
C's.
haze, cookies and cream and spritzer. And then that's Swamp Boy Seeds.
Lemon Royale.
Lemon Royale, which is
Swamp Boy Seeds. I haven't heard that name in fucking 8 years, probably.
lemon tree, triangle kush, GMO. With that pheno that we selected, it's pure lemon wafer.
Yeah, I smelled. Yeah.
I'm so glad you have this.
Yeah, Swamp Boy Seeds are.
5 minutes ago, so
are old friends of mine as well. They were from the forum days and everything. And
yeah, I remember them.
They're the
Cannabis Cup selling the white, you know. Like,
well, so it's two guys, Chrome and Cornbread Ricky.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And Chrome is responsible for the white, the strain, and then Cornbread Ricky is responsible for the Triangle Kush. So like everybody that has the Triangle Kush, Cornbread Ricky is the original source. And it's a long story to go into how it got out there, but I can tell you firsthand, I know how and why. We actually, next year, we probably, I hit up Cornbread this year, and he said he couldn't make it, but I think we're going to have him judging the gas category next year for the Billies.
Wow, that's sick.
So now I've already called him out on it because he told me that he will do it next year, so now he's going to have to.
That's sick.
Perfect.
Damn.
Well, then you'll have your advantage, you know.
Damn, I'm so impressed. I mean, you're collabing with like, these are all great fucking brands. Is this a metal lid? Sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the Lemon Royale. Just in honor of the Triangle Kush legend.
Too much fucking hash, bro. You're too fucking kind, man.
Very excited for PuffCon.
Dude, oh, you're doing PuffCon. Yeah. You're doing PuffCon. Yeah. Sick. This year's gonna be big, dude. In 2 days. Yeah. Yo, my guy, thank you so much. Yeah, Ganja Guru collabed with Feel Good, collabed with Passion for Hashing, if somebody could drop it into the chat. Air dried by Pua Extracts, right? I think that's his IG. Pua Extractions. You've seen his air dried melt on my page before. Anyways, shout out to you guys. Some of my faves all working together. I love to see. Damn. I am so fucking high. Do you consume a lot of cannabis? Like, your tolerance must be incredible, I'm guessing. Like, if I have to smoke all day.
I can, yeah.
Man,
I mean, generally what I prefer to do is be so busy outside working, but I don't do, like on a farm or outdoor work, and just smoke a few joints though, and then like have dinner or whatever, then be like smoking weed all day, hunting shit.
Do you have like a designated time that you sit down to like smoke and feed, or you're just like?
I just try to get. Honestly, a lot of my job is smoking weed to like hunt through everything.
Sure.
So like when I have to do it really fast because I have to get rid of the plants associated with the weed. So.
Damn, sick.
So I have to do it really fast. Like doing the competition style stuff is what I do all the time. Because I have to get through big populations and reduce it to a few plants.
Just a few pulls and that's it.
Yeah, just enough to get it, and then you make a big pile into a smaller pile, and then a smaller pile, and then the further they get into the finals, the more time you put into smoking them.
In a period where you're actively, heavily pheno hunting, how much do you think you'll smoke in a day? 2 ounces.
I'll do it for 12 to 14 hours straight, and there'll be like I don't know, yeah. I mean it's. Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I'm just packing bowls really fast and popping them out, going
do it
through
from a pipe.
Yeah, just the initial selection, and then because like stuff that tastes like shit, or stuff that tastes good, always tastes dank in a pipe. Damn. Stuff that sucks, it sucks in a pipe too. So it's just it's a fast way to get through like what's good.
Sure.
Oh, okay, this tastes good. Okay, boom, in the other pile.
Damn, that's...
because you got to just get... And, you sometimes you have to go through the junk pile and go, okay, did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Because... But you just have to be really,
Oklahoma's in the building.
Oklahoma?
Oh, yeah.
In the fucking building. What's up,
We used to make the joke that it's like, when they say when pigs fly... Yeah. It's like, and when Oklahoma legalizes weed. Yeah. That used to be the joke, right?
Dude.
It's like, because like... That shit's never gonna happen, right? And I guess technically it's still not legal; it's medical, right? But
it's Wild West, so we kind of.
It feels legal.
Sure. Sick. All right, let's see what Oklahoma has, man.
And then that's a surprise. It
hasn't
been open since February. So.
Okay.
It's looking good from
Anthrax. Oh.
Whoa, old reference. Yeah, nice clean jar chat, Now that hasn't been everybody today, but this is a nice clean jar coming in from Oklahoma. Ooh. I'm getting citrus terps again. Now I'm in my head of like, is it my hands? Is there any citrus to this? Should I be smelling citrus?
That's the jelly junkie. That's cat junkie, London. London pound cake jelly.
Are you smelling a grapefruit or am I crazy again?
No, I am smelling like almost like a hand soap smell.
Man.
Like an orange hand soap.
I don't even know how to put it on the ash can.
Interesting.
This is the melt. This is
what
it's
is this?
looking like.
That's London jealousy and pound. So London pound cake times jealousy times cat junkie.
Got it. Not mixed together. All
Jelly
you grew those seeds, or basically, yeah.
This is cured. I take it. Yeah. Yep. So
It smells like
great.
jelly beans or something. I don't know what smell that is.
It's something. Yeah. There's something unique about that. This is Satori. Is this the name of your brand, by the way? Sorry.
Satori hash.
Satori hash.
Interesting.
Is that your IG?
Yes.
Yeah, so Satori hash on Instagram chat. This is an interesting one. I'm looking for the terps on this. Sour gelato. Okay.
Also, a wild thing about those.
I see that.
The one you're holding has 3.99% CBGN.
Okay.
So super medicinal. Body is like you feel it right
Okay.
in the body.
A sour gelato. And I get that. It smells like what you would think
Yeah.
a sour gelato would smell like.
That one's real interesting.
Yeah, it's super sweet. Yeah, this is a good one. I fuck with it, man. Shout out to Oklahoma. Are you're a single source? Are you working with a few people right now?
I'm working with one grower who's all organic and
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Cool. Sick, man. Shout out to Oklahoma. I hope to make it out there one day, man. Just like,
Yeah.
it's crazy that they have these terps out there. Hey, admin.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate
You
it.
guys need to come out, by the way. I mean, there's so much.
Can you ask them to get me some coffee? Yeah, just have to go to
I get it.
my lady. She'll know what I want. Yeah, thank you.
Interesting.
Yeah, thank you so much, dude. Satori hash, right? Here you go, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro.
Sure. I just tried this. The
Sour gelato?
no, the jelly.
Jelly? Did you like it?
Very interesting. It's like I get a jelly bean thing from it, like a sweet fruitiness. I got some of like a hand soap, almost like the orangey smell
When
you
I
were
went
talking
back
about.
to it, I didn't smell
Like
the
you know what
citrus as
Gojo is, like the automotive mechanic soap, like that kind of citrusy smell.
I haven't seen that. No.
It was interesting, man.
So that London jealousy is super sweet if you want to mix that.
Yeah. Totally.
Can you ask my lady to
Thanks,
tell you
man.
what
Appreciate
I
it.
want coffee-wise? Can you ask my lady to tell you what I want coffee-wise, please? Thank you.
I'm gonna do a. Can we do a bathroom break or something?
Thank you.
Appreciate
Very
it.
nice
Thanks,
to meet
man.
you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
no, I see. You guys are.
So much fucking good hash out there.
Yeah.
We're winning all kind of competitions everywhere.
Yeah. No, I hear you guys are killing it. I can't wait to get out there.
You out there, I'm telling you.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. No, yeah, for sure.
Thanks, man.
Shall we?
Yeah.
There's a speed round. There's a lot of people that
Yeah,
just wanna get in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
We're gonna do a minute
Can I do-
max and just
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Let's go.
All right.
Cool. Epiphany? Throw your IG right here, and then we're on speed round. Speed round. One minute each. Got a minute. Sorry, appreciate the patience. Yeah, no problem. Where you guys at?
Oh, I feel bad. People were waiting a while. I was just chatting it up. Sorry, chat.
I didn't realize there's that many people either.
Yeah, there seems to be a line. I mean, people want,
Yeah.
people love to have their brand showcased and like
For
their
sure.
jar showcased. Damn.
We got a bunch of nice stuff coming. We got.
I'm checking out the comments. People seem to know Gojo as orange and pumice. I'm so high. I'm like so high. I've never gotten this high at a jar check before.
It's nice and
We don't have
comfortable
a,
in
we
here.
don't have a dab counter, right? Well, every time he's like, it's fucking outdoor from Thailand. you're not gonna see what it's like, and it's like, well, fuck. It reminds me that I'm not appreciating the moment because I would have dreamed of trying something like that, you know, a long time ago.
All right, speed round starting now.
Speed round. Let's go. Speed round. 1 minute. Show us what you got. You got flour.
Zainbow on 707 headband.
Okay.
Sour D on permanent marker.
All right. This is what you brought for a fucking speed round? Is sour diesel? What's this one?
Zainbow on 707 headband. Hunted by 80
It smells really good, dude. I'm fucking with it.
Nice. This smells like sour and permanent marker.
Yeah, right. It's like perm on the nose. It smokes gassy like sour. It kind of looks like.
I'm really fucking with that one.
This one has like some of the. This is almost like
sure.
a bitter lemony kind of smell. Yeah.
What's your guys' brand name? Epiphany. What do you on IG?
Epiphany _ NY.
Epiphany _ NY.
Nice. And what's this one?
Which one?
Oh.
Yeah, it's Cranebow from.
Oh yeah, Zainbow headband. Zainbow, yeah.
Zainbow on 707.
Sure, smells great. Smells really heavy on the permanent marker.
Yeah.
What's this one again? I really fuck with that one.
It's Zainbow 707 headband, but to me it has like the bitter lemon terp, kind of from like lemon G in it, or like lemon tree, you know?
It cures up weird, like as you cure longer.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does. You're right.
Just the bitter part, not as lemony though.
Wow, I totally didn't notice that lemon tree touch to it the first time. It's so crazy.
I almost associate that smell with this old cut called Airborne G13, which is like super old school.
Damn.
What's that thing?
Epiphany _ NY. How long have you guys been doing this?
Almost 20 years.
20 years. Okay.
Nice.
Sick. Fire ass flower. Thank you guys for coming through. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Good luck in the comps, guys. Thank you.
What up? Fletch.
How's it going, man?
What's up, man? I'm a throw bag. We talked before about putting some stuff together, but this is hectic cash. Some of the new stuff we're doing is some parking condition.
Thanks. Here, we'll try some different things. Okay, see what this is.
Smells like Skittles.
My boy, you got some
Indoor.
particulate. Oh wait, no, is this water hash? No.
No, that is outdoor rosin.
Outdoor rosin. All right. I'm not gonna zoom in on that for home. There's just like a few dots. The jar was open, but it looks like maybe it was open next to somebody with like a little bit of a ciggy or something. And it smelled good. This one is nice and clean.
Interesting. It does smell like a ripe papaya.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very true to nose.
Yeah.
And it tastes.
Is that the papaya cut?
Sure.
Yeah.
And where you out of?
Cleveland, Ohio, but this is all done in Michigan.
All from Michigan. Got it.
Nice.
This is a good kind of Skittles, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the name
I'm like
of the brand?
skittled out for today already at this point, though.
Hectic Hash. And that's your.
It smells great, though.
That's your name on IG, yeah?
Yes.
Sweet.
And you were able to get Skittles to finish and make hash from
Absolutely
in Michigan.
So. 100%.
Nice work.
Sweet. My guy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Ivan. What's that? Come here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just don't think it's worth.
How are you?
What up? How you doing?
How are you? Chilling.
Flower, not hash.
And I have a little hash as well, but I know Santa was here earlier, so I wanted to show you guys some flower.
This is going to be the guy to tell you a lot about the flower.
So yeah, the Lighthouse Lemons, marijuana talk.
Interesting. What do you think? I don't know how to describe
What's
it.
the strain name?
Lighthouse Lemons.
Lighthouse Lemons.
So it's like a lemon candy kind of cross. Has a little fuel to it, but definitely citrus dominant.
Yeah, you get more of like a, I guess a tangy, fuely kind of smell.
Damn, really cool.
Do you know what
I'm
the
so
cross
fucking
is?
high. I'm like just sitting here
Is it
stoned
a
as hell,
trop
not
cross?
saying a word.
Is it Tropicana Cookies cross?
No, there's no trop. It's actually straight. It's definitely like more lemon than like this on the
Yeah.
smoke.
Do you know what the
Man,
cross
I
is?
can't.
No, I don't.
No.
It's like one of the.
What terps are
one of
these?
it was unknown and the other is like undisclosed. So it's like
Word.
unknown and undisclosed.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the cross again?
Unknown
Don't
and
know.
undisclosed.
Unknown again. You don't just. Is that the actual name? No.
No,
You're like.
no.
You're just not saying what it is.
Well, no, I really don't even know what it is, so I'm like,
Okay.
well, at that point, I might as well just make something.
You just
up.
pop something. It's very. The longer I smell it, the more different it smells.
Mm-hmm.
Very unique, man. Marijuana talk.
Yeah, absolutely. I know
Oh,
you-
and some Santa hash.
That's the Gorilla Glue permanent marker. That one didn't yield for us the way we hoped. And
Yeah.
so I don't even think Santa has a jar left. That's probably my jar. So if there's any particulate, I smoke hash.
No. That's fine. That was.
I'm sure Santa would be.
I
Like,
try to
unhappy with me.
save that last kid without posting it on the Zoom in.
Yeah.
So
sick, my guy. Marijuana talk, Santa hash. You guys saw Santa hash here before as well. Appreciate it, my G.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you, bro. Is this yours too? No.
I'm not
that's
sure.
the
Someone
toilet,
leave it. Yeah.
Oh, yes. That would
What's going on?
actually be
Fletch.
really fucking
How's
helpful.
it going?
How's it going, Ben? Nice to meet you, man.
We are Ice Cream Man Melts out of Colorado.
Oh, nice.
That's Diesel Pie.
What's the name of your brand?
Ice Cream Man Melts.
Ice cream man melts. Okay, cool. This coffee is gonna help me a ton right now.
Mind if I try a little bit? Yep.
Try as much as you like.
Where in Colorado are you guys at?
About an hour south.
Oh, C's. What up, man? How's it going, my guy?
Okay, cool.
Good to see you, bro.
Past Colorado Springs.
I'm so high. I'm sorry that I waited
Southwest.
to see you at the
Yeah,
very
yeah.
end. I'm just like, I have to remind myself, people are watching, like,
Yeah.
lock in.
Cool.
Ooh.
Cool.
And I am out here.
Yeah, I don't know this guy.
Ice cream underscore man underscore mouth. You got a wild. They got the dude from, is it Friday? I can't even
Big
tell.
Worm from Friday.
Big worm.
What are the terps?
It's Diesel Pie, Day Record Diesel, and Grape Pie.
Okay.
And
I'm
it's
fucking
all
with this. I would dab this too. I can't get any fucking higher,
Yeah.
but I would absolutely dab this.
Actually, popped those seeds like in 2017. We had that one for a while.
Nice.
Sold them seeds.
Caesar sold me the seeds, of course.
Okay. He's here literally to remind everyone of that. Caesar's here to let people know I sold him the seeds.
Seed plug.
This
It's
is
Great
sick, man.
Pie
Ice cream.
crossed with Diesel, or it's
Day record, great pie.
Canorado.
that's the cross. Yeah.
Canorado.
Yeah, ice cream underscore man underscore melt. Sorry, they're screaming at me.
All good.
Appreciate C's, my
Yeah.
guy. Sorry,
Thanks,
player.
Be
Sorry,
safe.
we're
Take
rushing,
it
guys.
easy.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
good.
Are they forcing us out at 6 on the dot?
No, it's not forces.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Hi. How's it going? Thank you for coming. Thank you for waiting.
Good.
My name's Rhiannon. I come from Bada Blue. I'm in Massachusetts.
Okay.
I got on a train early this morning to come out here.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank
And
you.
so
Thanks.
we specialize in hash rosin.
The Funk Dumper.
Yeah, funk dumper and Amalfi Coast.
And Amalfi Coast. Nice names. What's the name of the brand?
Bada Bloom.
Bada Blue. Bada Blue. Blue. Sorry, I'm very high now.
We have
Yeah.
licenses for
Yeah,
cultivation,
now it's in my
product
head.
manufacturing, delivery in Massachusetts. And we're going to be coming online later this year.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So you guys are a rec brand.
Not yet.
If they're smart, they're gonna cut that Bada Bloom, and run with it. Sorry, I'm very high.
No, honey, no worries.
You're gonna be the new mascot.
Yeah, Bada Boom. I can't. AJ's got me in a chokehold.
How's your guys' day going?
Good.
Great. Yeah. I mean, he seems to be unaffected at all. I don't think he's any more high than when I first saw
I'm
him.
actually watching from my phone, so I can see.
I am way higher. It's looking like super clean jars. This is
That one
Funk
smells.
Dumper.
That one smells GMO-y. And then,
Yeah, I can see that.
Right, and then
I can
this
see that.
one's like, yeah, and this one's in the like papaya pineapple kind of realm to me.
Sick. And you guys are coming online when?
Later this year.
Later
Cool.
this year,
Yeah,
and
it's been a long journey since 2021. We're also a social equity firm.
Gotcha.
sick.
Cool.
Sick. What's the Instagram?
Instagram badabloom.fam.
BADA Blue.
Dot fam.
BadaBloom.fam. BadaBloom.fam.
Sure.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way down here for us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you. That name's gonna be stuck in my fucking head now. BadaBloom.
Thanks so much, G's.
My guy, how's it going?
How you doing?
Nice to see a familiar
How you doing?
face.
Yep.
You know, I
How
just
you
passed
doing?
through the shop for the first time like the other week. I drove up to Seattle.
Nice.
Like, we gotta pull over and stop to see the shop.
Appreciate it.
Raj, how you doing, boss?
Doing great, bro. Great to see you. Sorry to catch you at the very end here when we're high as hell. We've been too chatty.
Doing the thing, I had to stop in. These
Two
are
chatty
just-
Khakis today.
Just off the hanging lines. This is Ethiopian landrace.
Interesting.
Axum heirloom.
An Ethiopian landrace.
Ethiopian heirloom at this point. I mean, it was a seed given to us in Ethiopia in 2019.
Whoa. I mean, this is looking kind of interesting from afar,
Pollination,
too.
Pure females, pure males, stabilized it, preserved it. For
This is going to
future
take longer than a
generations.
minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the grandmother. This is the granddaughter. So same lineage, and this is
Different
obviously much more
generation. Yep.
It's only 2 generations, granddaughter, grandmother, but that's like more. You know, familiar with what the market's probably used
And
for.
it's not. Or what did you hybridize it with?
Something called the plum OG. Which
Got
is
it.
like it's a candy OG. You know, it's got that expansion.
Mhm.
You know, take a.
Look at that jar right in front of you. Yeah, that's a Hawaiian landrace collected 20 years ago, hybridized. And similar work.
Amazing.
Yep.
Past, present, and future. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
the thing. I mean, you've been preaching this for the longest time. You know?
Mhm.
It's like,
I believe that it's.
This is very like OG gelato-y, but there is a little something else in there.
oh, it's and it's like
There is, man.
Well, this is different, but
I feel
but
like
yes.
you're a great. For people who can't actually smell something, you're fucking amazing at describing it. Because I'll smell something and not know what it is, and you'll be like, yeah, there's some lemon G in there. I'll be like, oh my fucking god, there's lemon G in there.
You know,
It's
because of like the terpenes and the
This
cannabinoids
is the
and the history
granddaughter.
of it. Like, of course, it's got the smell
Yeah.
and the look, but it's the feel. Like music. You know what I mean? There's music that can
Yeah.
make you happy when you're not
so,
happy. 'cause
Chad,
it's
this
just
is
the high
you're saying this
Well-
is an Ethiopian heirloom strain that you hybridized
yeah,
with.
it's been grown in California. It's been grown in New York. I mean,
The
it's not grown in
granddaughter is
Ethiopia,
looking
but
crazy. The grandma
so
looks
different.
closer to what I, you know,
What you would expect.
Most
Yeah.
people,
exactly.
Most people see the granddaughter and they're like, "Oh, this is 7 generations away or something." I'm like, "No, this
No,
is literally like
that's 2 generations
See?
too. Yeah.
And honestly, you'd be the person.
Just well, I mean, I can
This
you
is
can
beautiful.
right
You can
there.
see it,
Yeah,
you can smell
and much similarly, although this smells much more like a Malawi Gold.
Yep.
The Hawaiian Hana lemon that we have, or the Hana, that one is I don't know. It's whatever that like ripe guava kind of fruity, but also the land racy part of the smell. It's all that.
What's
yeah.
the weed brand?
Not
name?
not
Oh,
the
Healing
cheesy
Leaf?
part or nothing.
Yeah, it's the IG.
You know, Ross Boss, that's like the
Yeah,
sister
no, I
brand.
know. I'm like, I know this isn't Ross Boss, so.
Yeah.
And then similarly, I feel like with the landrace stuff, most herb, it's like the flavor is on the exhale a lot of the time. For this, it's all on the inhale. It's this total different Africa pine.
Damn.
We'll burn some of it this weekend.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
came off the
Yeah.
hanging lines.
Find me with a joint
It wasn't
later,
even ready
please.
enough to enter into
I
the
mean, I
pocket.
would smoke
just,
this
like,
right now.
Let me bring it to you in 2 days. Let's give it a little bit more time to sit.
No way. What are you talking about?
He's like, I'm smoking this now. Shut up.
It's literally right off the hanging lines.
You're gonna
My
mix it
homie
with
had
the
to
landrace?
convince
That's
me to,
my
like,
preference. No, I'm gonna smoke both of them.
Yo, that's a compliment.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's a fucking huge.
Well, I like
compliment.
trying
You got the lid.
interesting stuff. Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna put a stick on the inside that says like if you can wait 20 days, do it. I'm doing a release on the 11th or something.
I like fresh weed because it's something I'm really familiar with when it comes right off the vine. You know.
My guy. The that's your IG, right? The healing of the nations. The healing of the nations.
Yeah, hit me up.
man.
Yeah.
With an heirloom
Yeah, yeah.
strain. You saw that first one. Yeah, thank you. This is it right here. It's hard chat. It's like really long and stringy. This is kind of when you see when it's left to nature, right? When humans
A
aren't really
land race,
influencing
yeah.
it a ton.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you all doing?
Hey, how's it
Good.
going,
Mr.
man?
Roger, how are you doing? Gabriel,
Fletch.
nice to meet you.
Gabriel, nice to see you, man.
So this is me. This is from Maine, Seiko. It's from Bridget Farms under the Opulence brand. I haven't popped it at all, so I don't even know what it looks like right now.
It's clean. It's clean. There's no particulate, my friend. You know what? Not everybody could have said that today, so.
I drove 5 hours to bring you this jar. So
Oh,
Appreciate
damn,
it.
man. From Maine.
From Maine.
Shit, bro. Sorry to. I mean, it's still
No,
pretty
this
early.
This is what I'm here for. The growers are growing. They're farming right now, so they
Yep.
can't be here. So here I am. I know they're interested in more. So
What's the cross? I smell the.
Sure Banger. It's on the bottom jar. So it's
Sure Banger.
Sure Banger X.
I like this. Yeah, I like this. It's definitely a
Mad
honey
honey.
issue.
Yeah, honey banana sherbet.
sherbet. Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks, man.
And that's Jolly. That's yours.
Oh, sick. Thank you, man, bro. Yeah. I'm down to try this, man. What's the name of the brand again?
Opulence is the premium brand, and Bridget Farms grew it. That's like the kind of like
the cultivator.
Opulence and Bridget Farms. Yeah, if you could just drop that into the chat, please. I'm fucking with it. Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks,
Thank you
man.
for making your way all the way down. Sorry we don't have a ton of time.
No, he's good. Shout out Brett. Shout out Craft.
I don't know. Something about a game. I don't know. Shadow of Craft.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well,
Fletch.
man. Yeah.
That's it out of my hands.
Yep.
No, all good, man.
That's some of the Agua Tropical from Valley Garden. Here repping them today.
Where's this coming from?
It's coming from Maine.
From Maine, man. Maine, fucking coming in heavy. A lot of hash makers in Maine now.
Well, a good medical market there. A lot of, people.
Is it rec or is it just medical?
Rec and
it is.
medical,
But they had an early medical market.
The
Yeah.
medical market's super mature, and it's definitely been going for quite some time now. So
It was kind of like the Humboldt of the East Coast for a minute. Everybody kind of went there to, if you were a grower on the East Coast and had.
Absolutely, man.
First time me and Chelsea went there to sell Puffco's, we saw outdoor from there. That was like
Nice.
really fire looking, and I was shocked years ago, like
Mhm.
2016. Super nice, man. What's the name of the brand? I do like this.
the Valley Garden is the name of the brand.
Valley Garden, coming from Maine. What's your IG?
Our Instagram, well, Drew is the head grower. His name is Drew_Valley Garden.
Okay, Drew_Valley Garden, man.
What strain was it?
That's Agua Tropical. That's a mixture of the rainbow belts and the atomic collider.
Did you pick up on that, on the belts in there?
No, I think it's a hybrid though, right? Of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
from
I actually
it's
have the-
Poetry of Plants made it, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Nelson.
It's
Yeah.
Rainbow Belts 20 with Atomic Collider 69.
Right,
Sick.
right.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you for bringing me
Absolutely.
by.
That's for you.
Ah, damn, man. People are too kind today. Thank you, bro.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Thanks.
Pleasure to
Mad
meet
love to you guys.
for real.
Yeah, mad love to Maine. We got to do a jar check in Maine eventually. Like,
And
Thanks,
I'm a
man.
huge fan of Archive as well.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Hey, you guys have a
thank you,
great
my bro.
rest of
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, 100%.
Damn, there's a lot of hash. Fucking A. What am I going to do with all this hash? What's up, my guy? How's it going, man?
How's it going? Nice to meet
Sebastian,
you.
nice to meet you, man.
Single source.
Single
First time
source.
washing this fall.
First time washing. Where are you out of?
Hudson Valley. Right
Hudson
downtown,
Valley.
Woodbury Commons area.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay, yeah, I know Woodbury Commons. Let's get this on. I'm glad to see a New York jar.
I'm a little scared to be honest, but we'll see.
No, you're good, man. I can't.
YouTube,
Maybe I
let
see
me
the.
check it's
Maybe
my
I see like
last
the
jar,
tiniest, tiniest little dot in there. The tiniest. Like if I was zooming all the way in, but I think you're good, man. Let's give this a smell. And this is your. Which strain is this?
Pineapple milk, so it's a bag seed. It's definitely from a Cali facility. But I get everybody telling me pineapple Fanta and pina colada.
Ah, that's very pineapple.
I get pina colada.
Yeah. I have
Whoa.
something else.
Or like suntan lotion terps.
It does.
That coconut oil smell.
I fuck with this. I actually haven't had
Yeah.
terps like this before.
Yeah.
I've not had anything
Yeah,
pina
that's why I'm
colada.
keeping
Really.
it. I think it yielded 1.8%, but I said I'm smoking everything.
Damn.
No one has pineapple milk. No
Yeah.
one make it a staple. It's gained a little bit of traction
And
around.
I had pineapple way back in the day in New York, like
Let's try it.
fucking 20 years ago.
I want you, that's for
Easily at
you
this
guys.
point.
I want you to let me know.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna dab that. Thank you, bro. What's the brand name?
Lucky Leaf Farms.
Lucky Leaf Farms. Lucky Leaf Farms. Hudson Valley single source.
Orange County. Yeah, I have something else. Another one today. I don't know if
I think I'll try it. Yeah,
I didn't jar check myself, so I apologize.
I think no, it's okay. It's okay.
These are like my last three of the fall, last summer 24.
Nope, this one's looking good, man. You're good. You are good.
Last year, Lean More Z. I mean, I took new moms over the year. This year it's more nutty, more gassy, more 41.
Mhm.
I'd say.
I think you're the only single source person in New York I've met so far.
Oh,
I think.
shit. All right. Yeah, everybody's saying they're reps, and I'm like, oh, I did this shit myself.
No, that's a lot.
But it's
That's a
first.
lot
I
of
had
work.
a buddy,
Yeah.
he had to bail out, and fucking, I just bought all the equipment and I invested myself in. This is the product. But
Nice.
Very cool. Lucky Leaf Farms. I'm gonna try this pineapple later, man. This is really interesting.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you for making your way over here, bro.
The Oshi?
Yeah.
Yo, love it.
Oh yeah, how do I pronounce it? What proper pronunciation?
Oishi, I guess. I mean, I'm not
Oishi. I always
Japanese,
say
so I
oishi.
mean.
I always say oishi. I always say oishi,
The I
but
turns to a Y. Hey.
yeah, but oishi, I'm cool.
Pleasure to meet.
Great,
Hey,
cool, great, easy.
Just your story, like just crossing the bridge, that whole thing, and then finding the device.
What do you mean?
I'm not lying, right?
No, you might be right.
Your
I'm
story about,
curious.
Like, how you crossed George Washington Bridge, you got caught with ash, and then you said you needed.
Oh yeah, you know deep lore. Damn, okay. You know deep. No, he hit me with like, I'm like, first of all, which bridge?
I watched so many podcasts and so much in memory. I just know that about you, like.
Yeah, no, that's what happened. I crossed the George. I got off of opiates. My last day in the program, I got the paperwork. I crossed the George Washington Bridge. I'm in Fort Lee. I get stopped for jaywalking. 2 joints in my pocket, an ounce of flour with 7 grams of hash in my backpack. Got fucking charged with a felony, like intent to distribute. Like 1 to 3. Really, we're like, they were going for
You're
it.
turning your life around.
I've told that story maybe only once.
Yeah.
Oh, homie fucking knows it.
He hit you with
my guy, thank you for coming, Sebastian. Great work, bro. Yeah.
Who's the guy that always hits the like musicians with the obscure stuff? He's like a quirky Canadian interviewer.
Nardwar.
Nardwar.
That motherfucker Nardwar'd me for a second. He was like, I know the bridge you crossed. I'm like, which
Fletch.
hold
Yeah,
on,
I
which
know.
bridge?
Yep.
Hey, Roger, Mosh.
Mosh.
I'm from the SoCal Dank family. I'm their biggest fan. I've been working with them.
SoCal Dank. Okay.
We're on the metric. This is traditional market.
Okay.
We do white label flour. That's single source, paddle, no salt cultivation. That came out probably 2018-19. Their first was the pie head from Colorado. Most of what we do now, they drop.
It's very gassy.
They drop 8 to 10 different strains, no blending.
Yeah, super gassy.
Damn. I'm not gonna smell all of them, but they
sour cherries.
This one is sour cherries.
Sour cherries,
yep.
Skittles, cherry pie, and an unknown man.
Man.
Awesome.
Yeah, if there's any from there that you think are...
I have to grab the Newport one.
Newport jar, of course.
This is not a usual gift for you, but I want you to have that. That's
Oh,
the rosin
sweet.
with a...
Are you sure I don't really smoke these? I'm probably just going to get... Okay.
Patent, maybe Fletcher does, maybe someone on
Okay,
your team.
cool, yeah.
That's the rosin with a patent on liquefaction of cannabinoids, so we didn't have to alter it. It's still solventless.
Okay.
We put the
I'll give it a
right
shot.
in.
I mean, if you were... Yeah.
And those are the same strains that are in the jar, so I'm giving you the sour cherries, but...
Okay. I'll give it a shot. Thank you. Yeah, it's not...
I think it was this one. No, it wasn't.
This is chat. Look at
that
this.
was sour cherries.
Those are menthol OG.
Hold on. Menthol OG. Look
It
at it.
definitely sparkles in your mouth. It's
nice.
It sparkles in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Fletcher
a
likes,
Newport jar.
I mean, you see what? Not Fletcher. Julian likes stealing.
I don't hate the terps, chat. This is actually...
He does that. And I'm looking at you. He'll steal trademarks.
When I see that many jars, I just feel like I don't, trust the quality as much. But I'm really digging the terps I smell so far.
The animal cookie box.
Which one? Which one is this? This Newport one. Gasport's it. Like it has something.
How's it gas works? But it's a menthol OG crossed with another unknown man.
Yeah.
It has like a smell that Newports have.
Right.
It doesn't smell like a Newport,
Right.
but there's like something in the Newport that this has a touch of. That's actually super interesting.
You want to keep that
Wow.
for the smoke? It's not a full one, but go ahead.
No, I mean, it's if it's your stash, it's cool, man. Here, I think one of these came from your stash.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Let's keep the new one.
Yeah.
That's it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, the smell is very unique. That's a jar I would definitely try, for sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for everything. Nice meeting you. Nice seeing you.
Of course, yes. SoCal Dank.
Thanks, man. Yeah, let's smoke
Shout
out
out
there.
to the gas ports.
It's been a while. Yeah.
You were
I think in New York, that'll go over fucking
in
well.
your store, and things had to be moved.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm with investors, but I'll come over. You're like, no, it's okay, brother. That's a long time ago.
Totally.
Yeah. I tell people your Girl Scouts could be
Yeah, where are you guys out of? SoCal Dank.
Off of Olympic is our metric, and then Southern California, LA.
So this is the traditional side.
Traditional side, but we white label for everybody for Backpack Boy, the flower.
Okay.
Backpack Boys, Jungle Boys. We operate under one of Patrick's licenses. We've been around.
Cool.
Matt Hansen, Graham is only. That's my boy.
I mean, we all fangirl over Trikey. All right, we can jump in. Yes, please.
Yep.
How's it going, my G? Thank you for coming. All right, this is farm under the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's throw this on here. Nice clean jar. Love seeing that. That one jar was fucked up. I don't know if you saw it. There was one jar that was real fucked up. I was trying to be nice about it. Oh, this is... I wonder if this is what I think it is. Nope. I almost for a second was like, is there like a dosey something in here?
I can see what you say
Yeah.
there. It's like the earthy dough.
It's the very earthy, exactly, yeah. The dough part of it.
White cherry cookies. So.
White cherry cookies, yep.
And what's across?
I think it's white cherry diesel and sour garlic.
It's very cookie dominant for sure.
Where are you based out of?
Southeast Mass.
Southeast
Nice.
Mass. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like Southeast Mass. That's not Hudson Valley. That's the opposite. I'm high as shit right now. Super gassy, man. If you're into those like doughy terps, I feel like, or those just hardcore cookie terps,
Yeah.
this is there. And you're in the traditional market, right?
Yes, sir.
IG is farm under the table.
Farm under the floor.
Farm under the floor. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know why I said that. Sweet dog. Farm under the floor. Thank you so much for coming, G. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate you coming down. Have a fun week. Sweet. I think we have one more if you want to grab admin. What? There we go. We have one last one. A familiar homie. We got BK the God here.
Pleasure.
People know him.
Good.
People know him. He's been
Jars
around.
for you guys to fucking check out.
And the jars here are from a friendly. Are these all opened already?
Maybe once.
Okay, cool.
Maybe.
I mean,
once.
I've never seen particulate in a trikey jar, so I'm not too worried.
Well, you know, I was like, these are kind of like my jars that I show to people, like, so they
Sure.
can see each strain kind of thing before they buy it.
What's
like,
fucked up is I haven't seen trikey in so long that, like, I'm very far away from these terps, man.
Well, I mean, there's a Starburst
Holy
OG jar in there,
shit.
so, you know, that's definitely going to...
These are all Mendoza?
No, so the Grape Taffy is classic, grow low key.
Trike, if you're listening, I need the flavor pack. Trikey, please. I know we're both busy. Please, man.
The Starburst single source, you know, most famous. Lemon Zest is a new one as of like the last few drops. Super fire. Super fire. And the pink drink, what I was going to say,
Great.
has been basically everybody's recent favorite.
The pink drink is, I don't know if you smell this. The pink drink, I'm going to take a dab. Can I take a dab of it?
Of course, absolutely, absolutely. Yo, I think the pink drink first debuted at PuffCon. And
You know?
this is the first one.
I never
since
get to
PuffCon.
cop anything at PuffCon.
Yeah.
Admin, can we please ask Trikey if he could put some pink drink away for me? Please.
Interesting.
Lemon zest. I think the things that have that lemon G terp in it, or lemon tree really, because lemon G didn't have that thing for me. I don't love. I get why people love it. It's just not for me.
The cross on that is like cross jet fuel, I think. It's
The
really,
pink
like,
drink
nice.
is nutty.
Bro, pink drink is literally everybody's favorite. I can't even keep the
Wow.
jars, like, in stock.
Wow.
The first ones to
Wow, wow, wow. I can't fucking wait to hit this. This is going to be a great send-off. I forgot to put it on the hash cam. What was the other one? This is the Starburst, yeah?
Yeah.
And then the grape taffy.
Bro, that grape taffy, like, and you know, also I just wanted to say, these are the 70U jars. You know, Trike comes in two different
Oh, yeah.
the 70U and
The 90U, yeah. These
So,
are the
like,
70U.
Even at 70U, you know, like, I'm not saying it's
Sometimes
good
the
or bad or
70U is
whatever,
better
but
than the 90U,
yeah, bro,
man.
People eat it up, man. I tend to try to get a little bit more of the 70U stuff just to keep the price a little bit better to people here in the city.
Yeah, I'm definitely. This might be my first dab of pink drink. I never tried it,
bro.
I've seen him once in the past maybe 2 years.
Like,
Damn.
How's the jar check been so far though? So you've seen some cool
It's
shit?
been busy, man. I feel like we had great combos. We had like a few legends roll through. It's been impressive jars of hash. I think only a couple people that were brand reps, you know, a few of them, but not more than 5, I don't even think.
No.
That's what I was saying to James. I'm like, shit.
This to me
Not my
tastes like
jars, but,
laundry detergent.
So fire.
I'm also tasting some of the previous melt in there, unfortunately. Damn, well, shout out to Tricadelics. Thank you for letting me try this, dude.
Of course, Brody.
Yeah.
Anytime.
This has been amazing. I think that's it. Yo, admin, is there anything else we got to run?
See you guys later.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course.
Thank you, BK. Appreciate you, G.
Homie's been here for 3 hours. He's just going.
All right. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, G? How's it going, man?
How's it going?
Thank you
Fletch.
for coming.
Oh, yeah,
no,
don't sit
you
down.
Just
I
stand
got
outside.
shit all
Yeah,
here.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're protecting people's privacy best we can.
That's fired. Let's do this one. I'm gonna crack the child first. Shit, it's hard to open.
Okay.
So that's from a Fino home we just did in Jersey. TMZ across swamp water fumes.
Interesting.
100 seeds of it.
It's swamp.
41.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an interesting term for sure.
I don't know what swamp water fumes is, but I understand the name a little bit.
That's
it's like
the name of swamp water fumes?
it's a little GMO-y kind of little bit, but not quite. It's just kind of got like a little little bit of some stank to it.
It does. Smells like fucking swamp water fumes.
Bro, but it's like you spilled a Sprite in the swamp, you know?
Right.
I'm sorry, that's crazy.
Well, it's like GMO. It's like you know,
When you
there's
said
all
it-
these crazy.
When you said it, my eyes got big. I'm like, I can't believe you just called this jar that.
No, he said it. Like I was thinking it, and I was like, well, the name.
The name is
seems to work.
A perfect descriptor. That is swamp water fumes, man. Exactly. What's the brand name?
Rhythm?
Rhythm.
Yeah.
Is that your brand?
Yeah, well, we're in the rec market. We're in like New York, Jersey, a bunch of
Okay, cool. Rhythm. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for coming, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Drop the IG in the chat. Swamp water fumes. I would have never. My eyes opened up. If there's a rewind, as soon as he said that, my eyes opened up, and I was
Got
like,
some homies in Colorado.
Swamp water fumes.
that smelled like swamp water fumes. I was like, this is. When you said interesting, I was like, I know I'm in for something.
That's it. No more to check.
That's
So you
it.
guys should
Cool.
Sign off. Say
Yo,
goodbye in the chat.
sweet. Well, shit. Yo,
Cool.
this has been an amazing stream. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
honored. I hope we get to stream again in the future.
Yeah.
Fletch has his own YouTube channel as well. What? How do people find you on YouTube?
Archive TV.
Archive.
Or Archive Seeds. You can search either, and it'll come up.
Archive Seeds, and you go live, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you'll go live.
Yeah.
So, like, if you follow the YouTubes, you can catch him. You can ask him stuff directly. To me, you're not just an artist and a creator in the space. You're also a fucking nerd who loves talking to other nerds. And it's obvious with the people that come through here. You instantly connect. So please follow him. I know that probably the most interesting part of today's stream was you.
No,
You can go direct to the source.
I thank you. I thank you.
Yeah, go direct to the source. He's making amazing things, and I learned a ton just sitting here with you. Your palette is, you're on some extra shit. And as soon as you say something, as soon as you gave me a terp profile, I'm like, it was so obviously there. So like, to me, one of the best communicators on the experience you get. Almost as good as smelling it, man. So please follow him on YouTube. I'm fucking high and glazing now.
Thank
but
you.
Appreciate the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, G.
Appreciate it.
And that's it, chat. Great stream.